Just go to one of the largest cities in the opposite direction.
Who is magically inclined here?
Hi.
Hi.
Technically.
So, for all those who have any sort of magical affinity, and for anyone who would have cast Detect Magic while in this town, something of note is this zone right here has an overwhelming aura of dimensional magic. It's like very, very
see.
dimensionally travel.
Oh yeah.
You can definitely tell that it is some form of portal or gateway to other locations. And if you attempt to inspect it more closely, let me know.
I would probably just ask somebody in charge about it.
So Akasha looks at you and says, "Yes, that is the waypoint. It is a portal of great power and very ancient magic. See here, shows you her forearm, and there's like 3 or 4 different symbols that seem to be inscribed or branded on her forearm.
Mm-hmm.
As you approach the waypoint, you can feel a gentle tendril of magic querying your body to request its inscription upon you.
Okay.
And if you should desire, you may let it inscribe itself upon you. If you do not, it will not attempt to force itself upon you or anything like that.
I'm not going to allow it, but I'm going to ask where it goes again.
It goes wherever you can have been inscribed. You see, I have 3 or 4 that I in my travels. You have not seen any yet, so for right now, you can go nowhere.
Free tattoo? Hell yeah.
I'm guessing Markov has not seen this in Westmarch or Romo.
That is correct. Although you have heard tell of it, you have heard that there may be there. You believe that there is actually a portal in Westmarch, but you were never, introduced or inscribed there.
No, that's a
I
terrible
would like
spell.
to get inscribed with my free tattoo.
Perfect. You guys, anybody who wishes,
they
get a get a free.
You go first.
You go first.
Okay, I was just gonna ask if I was doing spellcraft to determine if this is dangerous, and while I'm doing that, my roll is irrelevant because he just walks in with cool tattoo and just edges that right on, and I'm like, okay then, he didn't explode, so I guess I'll do it too.
Yeah, that's a free tribal tattoo right there.
Thankfully, right about the same time you realize it's probably not dangerous, you see him rush forward. It's like, he took a tattoo, and so yeah, he's you see that there's a little piece of magic kind of glows on his arm for a while, and then after the glow fades, he's got that little inscription. It's like almost like looks like it's branded there, but it's not actually a brand, and you don't feel any source of pain.
Okay, I'll actually roll up my sleeve far so that it goes on my upper bicep.
Despite your desire to place it in a certain location, it goes to the same place on everybody.
Oh, no trap stab.
Oh dear.
I was about to make the same joke, so don't feel bad. Well, okay, so when I roll up my bicep, I guess everyone who's around this thing can actually tell that I am a lot less frail than I initially look. Like I've got a gun up that sleeve.
The gun show, ladies and gentlemen. Pulls up his sleeve, and you can see a well-muscled arm.
So I dress like a rogue.
I thought it'd be funnier if he just legitimately had a gun up his sleeve.
I dress like a rogue. I shoot lightning, and I have muscles. So that's me.
What are you?
Oh.
I'm Batman.
Markov will get himself inscribed as well.
So yeah, make sure everybody who gets inscribed with the gate, make sure you write that down on your, somewhere on your character sheet as a note.
What is this called?
This is the Rogue Encampment Waypoint.
I don't know, but that'll put us in.
I'm going to modify the way the waypoint system works a little bit. Of course, obviously, I already have a little They will not be quite so frequent. It's not like every time you walk through a zone you'll see one and find it, but they will allow you some greater travel.
Is anyone not getting stamped? Cool.
Mandelheim, you do it. So he's like, "Ooh, okay, tattoo," and he puts his arm.
Yay, matching tattoos.
Yeah, matching tattoos.
See, Mandelheim gets it.
Okay.
He gets it.
So, you guys all
Well,
have
what
matching.
does everyone want to do? We can push for the monastery ourselves. We can go back the way we came and go to another town. I'm still dubious of our ability to handle dealing with the source of the monsters. I'm not sure if that's quite the right idea, but if everyone wants to do it, I'm not against it.
At this point, everybody make a perception check.
When you say that,
I have reached for real dice.
Bareem will say, oh, okay, terrible perception. Bareem will say, anything is better than sitting here and waiting.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay. Morella and Markov, you hear the sounds of horse prints, like heavy hoof beats. Someone riding hard toward the rogue encampment. And
I
then
wait to see what happens.
shortly thereafter, you see an arrow shot down from like the one of the posts, one of the guard posts, the towers. It goes.
Wait, somebody shot an arrow out of the air?
Yeah, no, they're shooting it.
That's impressive.
It's a whistle.
He split
it's a
Robin's arrow in twine!
It's a signal whistle, so it's like it's designed to like make a sound as it hurls down.
Oh, got you.
And then Kasia, sees the arrow and then rushes toward the front. More returning? How is this possible? And so as you guys watch, several more rogue scouts shoot in from the gate, and bloop.
They're shooting at us.
No, not shooting at you. They kind of
Is the gate closed?
no. So the gate is designed so that it's basically designed to allow a choke point, but it's also they don't have like a drawbridge or anything like that they can seal
They
up.
should put some big doors on it or something. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, obviously this was not the best. This was never designed to be a military style encampment. In fact, the palisade that they've erected is largely like makeshift. It's largely like, oh shit, there's a bunch of things showing up. Let's put up some walls. But this zone they decided to keep open just because of they're so frequent that they send out in and out patrols. So they leave this zone open and they have, some barricades against, people that would just walk in, and then they have, some battlements that are right here that would allow them to shoot from cover if someone could.
Yeah, they should set up like some like basic doors or even just some palisades that they can lay down and lift back up that would like prop against it or something, just as like just kind of something people can't just like hop over necessarily.
Yes, that is a good idea. We are responding as rapidly as we can to these new threats. But so the rogues hop off their horse, and of course, somebody offers them water and stuff as they show up, and they kind of give their report to Kasia. Would anybody try to overhear it?
Yeah, I was curious what's happening.
Okay, they're not particularly quiet about it, but anyway, they're breathing for their lives. It's obvious that they've made a forced journey very, very quickly recently, and some of them are injured. And you're like, they've taken over the monastery. They've overrun it. We could not hold, sister. We are sorry. We have failed you. And then Kasia is like, it is okay. It is all right. Rest here. We'll figure out what to do next.
Did that soldier that got hit survive?
Which one?
Last session, one soldier that when they broke through the wall got hit.
Oh, one of the rogue scouts, the one that got attacked. No, I didn't make it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was toast. Got hit two or three times, I think, in the last one was fatal.
What was the name of that big city on the far western side of the map?
Westgate.
West March.
I think we should go to Westgate.
West.
That's where I came from.
Like,
Do
all
you
right,
have any reason not to go back to Westgate?
no monsters over there.
Yeah. Good
That
travel.
is specifically the
plenty
direction
of
we just came
shopping.
from.
That's boring.
I mean, it's not like we have any reason to go further east now.
No reason to go anywhere, but I have some reasons not to go west.
These are the brave adventurers. They abandon us in our need.
Yeah.
If only someone had paid retainer.
Well,
Fine, sister. We will defend this zone.
the rogue encampment did watch over us as we nursed our wounds from the fight. We might owe them a little bit of gratitude.
I mean, we did pull half the force off of them.
We let them live.
Technically, they were obligated to defend this point. We were not.
Yeah, and they would have had way more severe casualties if we hadn't shown up.
Yeah, but I'm just traveling the world. Going to Westgate is a magical adventure for me. Like, going to the monastery just sounds like a pain in the ass at this point. I mean, do you guys want to go clear it out?
One step at a time. I'm not recommending we go right to the monastery.
I did have one question. Those 3 bandits that we took with us and armed them, Bareem is totally willing to let them just fuck off and run, and he won't stop them. Because, you know, they stood with us and held their ground, so it's like, okay, you've earned your freedom as far as I'm concerned. That being said, where the fuck are they gonna go?
I'm willing to hire them to pull my cart.
They're still gonna. I'll say they're still in here. They're still like one of them is still on his death throes. You know, still trying to like rest up. It's been 5 days, but he's just now like recovering. Thankfully, Akara's healing and magic has been able to restore most of you back to your good natured selves. However, that guy, for some reason, some of his wounds just will not heal, no matter how much magic is poured into him.
What kind of wounds are they? Let me make a heal check, if I'm going to say that.
Sure.
I wonder if you took those wounds and cut bigger wounds and cut the smaller wounds out and then tried to heal the bigger wounds, if those wounds would heal.
I was saying the same thing, but he might die.
Kind of an interesting eye.
But that is a specific heal check called Perform Surgery that I'm not going to make.
Well, I've just always thought about it. It's like, if you have like necrotic wounds and those won't heal, if you just cut off the necrotic wounds and have bigger regular wounds, can you heal those?
Yeah, it's that's a good question. That's one of those like rules loose areas, but yes, you can tell that these are definitely some kind of infection, and
okay,
it's infected by some form of necropsy that you are not familiar with at this point. This is.
And where are his wounds?
Or they're on his shoulder and on his arm and on his side.
Okay.
Can't cut those off with my greatsword.
Yeah, not only can we not do that, it's been 5 days, so that's in his blood at this point. He's going septic.
All right. Does he wish for death?
Basically.
Does he wish for death?
Like, I assume their medics are just making him comfortable at this point. They're just waiting to see what happens.
Is there any way? So hot. So yeah, you're not sure. He's obviously like feverish. He's obviously like not happy.
Can I cool him with prestidigitation?
Yeah, temporarily it like makes him so much
Mm-hmm.
better. But I don't know what's going on. I've always been a face healer, but God, it hurts. Hurts to breathe.
Hey, do you want me to put you out of your misery?
Jeez, just threatening to kill me.
Do his
No,
buddies even give a
Raskin.
crap about him? Like, are they with him or are they just pissing off?
They're like, they kind of like visit him once a day, but it's not like that serious. It's like, like it would
Would
suck.
his,
Glad it ain't
would his
me.
friends like a job pulling my cart?
Uh,
I'm willing to pay them.
how much? How
How
much we
much do they
talk?
want?
Well, I don't know.
How much do they feel their services are worth? Because they will be expected to pull it and defend it when I am not around it.
Well, it depends. I mean, like, are we talking, just pull the cart, rest a bit, pull the cart some more? Are we talking about pull the cart, attack zombies, and then pull the cart some more?
Yeah, that one.
You'll be expected to pull the cart as needed and defend it as needed, but you will not be required to go offensively anywhere.
Sounds kind of like an involved job. Maybe, three gold a day.
Here's the better question. Does he feel safer out there or behind the walls?
Certainly back here. I don't want to leave this place. It's got like 20 archers that are very skilled.
Actually, okay. So you said that we get the common knowledge about zombies or undead, right?
Right.
I'm seeing necrotic wounds that won't heal, including by magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Do
gonna
they
go
want
ask
3 gold a day each?
I'm gonna go ask to see the body of their fallen comrade.
Of the rogue that was slain.
Yeah.
Sure. So the rogue that was slain was burnt,
Good.
as is the custom for the sightless eye.
Good.
Do they want 3 gold a day each, or 3 gold a day between them?
3 gold a day each, of course. You're gonna have us fighting zombies every day.
I mean, that's a fraction of what we were getting each. We were getting 10 gold a day?
Don't mention that.
No, that was out of character.
I'm willing to pay you 5 gold for the pair, and you split it between the two of you.
Oh, jeez.
But keep in mind that while you are out there in the world, you will also be under my protection as well.
I mean, that's still 2.5 gold. That's barely anything off what they were asking for.
All right, I suppose it's not.
Hey, cart.
Yay, cart.
Oh, this cart is going to be a member of the fucking party by the time I'm done.
I mean, I was literally the cart the first session.
Oh, if I can find can you animate something permanently?
Is animate object on the permanency list? That's a question. Roll.
Well, I mean, you can have constructs like a
spellcraft.
rug of smothering.
I have no problem with you animating. What are you talking? Like you're talking about like animating dead or animating?
No, animating
animating
objects.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with permanency affecting multiple other spells. I mean, but of course that would probably be ridiculously expensive.
Oh my god, animate
the
objects
cart?
can be made permanent with the permanency spell.
Like you animate the cart, and it's just like the cars movie, but it's called carts. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Oh man, then I could get a bunch of repeatable crossbows or repeating crossbows and animate those and attach them to the cart.
To animate the cart, it would cost you 15,000 gold.
I am already willing to spend far more than that replacing all of my own limbs.
And you would need to find a 14th level caster.
I'm already willing to do something much harder in replacing all of my own limbs. It's going to cost me around 80,000 gold to replace my limbs.
Just letting you know.
What do you get a new
And
limbs
it's not
for?
even going to give me I want clockwork limbs.
I'll be right back
Wow.
after you.
Just to have them.
Okay.
Just so that I can lift like 4,000 pounds by the end of the game over my head. It'll be funny. Oh yeah, every clockwork limb is like a multiplier of like 2.5 times what you can lift. And I have 8 legs.
Lift overhead. I can pick up 400 pounds over my head.
It's gonna be neat. Oh well. I found something better than a horse to carry the cart.
Yeah, like a dire bat.
No,
No,
like
two
two
bandits.
guys.
Slaves.
Hey, two guys can watch the cart when I'm not there. They can reasonably defend it, and they can pull it.
All right.
I'm
Sounds
gonna
good.
I'm gonna escort their medic out of the their little tent thing, and
Sure.
I'm just gonna straight up be like, so what's wrong with him?
I don't know. This is definitely not what I'm used to seeing. I know that the Book of the Sightless Eye has us burn our corpses. I wonder if this is why.
Okay. I'm not sure what kind of check you want for this. I did get a 17 on the heal check earlier, but that was more of to
Knowledge, religion.
religion. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna be like,
I
is
actually
this
have that.
is this a curse? So it would be Arcana, but knowledge, religion. Okay, I think I can get a best at 10.
I actually have knowledge religion, and I rolled like poop.
Yep. So yeah, if the best you can get is a 10,
I got a
then
10.
that will not be sufficient. All you can tell is that this is some kind of infection that he doesn't seem to be fighting off very well.
Put him down.
But is 10 enough to get an idea that this is related to undeath? Even
Negative.
if negative, I have no clue. Okay, no association.
Nope.
Got it.
I mean, you can make a wild guess, but it's just as likely that it's just a random infection that he's got gangrene and
I mean, I was just looking for confirmation. What Bareem already suspects is that he's turning,
right.
and he's probably not the only one. But the people that are willing to blurt it out probably don't understand.
Right.
We could bring him with us.
No,
No.
No, we bring him with us and then we get rid of him because he falls on my sword twice times.
no, he needs to
Bring him
fall
up.
in a fire.
My sword's on fire.
Now, if
Oh,
they want to
perfect.
keep him alive and they're willing to just lay him in the bed, I say let it be their problem.
We're gonna come back here and there's gonna be like 20 zombies.
Well, then we just don't come back then.
We just go back through the portal.
No, we
Make a
definitely come
U-turn.
back. We come
just
back
go
in
back.
like 2 days, and then we raid where Reeves' cart.
There, then. See, now you're
Jeez.
thinking. I mean, it's not like he'll be using it.
He'll be a zombie, and I'll chop up a whole bunch of zombies.
It still doesn't answer the question of where we're going now.
Are you able to perhaps check out the cave to see why these monsters are coming from there?
I mean, failing any better course of action, I don't see why not. What do you guys think?
Ooh,
How
cave.
far away did you say the cave was?
It's about a half day's travel.
Okay, yeah, I'll leave my cart here too.
Oh, does that mean we get to stay here? All right, we're watching the cart. All right.
Yeah, basically.
You'd love to see that enthusiasm.
Make sure there's nothing bad happens to it. Like this apple right here. Make sure nothing happens bad to this apple.
You ate my apple.
You've destroyed the value of my apple.
You betrayed
But it-
Shiva!
In my hand, right now. Don't you dare swallow that.
That's what you say to a dog. Don't you swallow. Don't you do it.
Wait, apples kill dogs, don't they?
Spits it out, like tries to like push it back onto the apple.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Tell me more about this cave.
Well, it is about a half day's travel northeast, and some of my patrols, we actually lost a sister in the last patrol that went in that direction. They say that they can be seen, these creatures coming out of the cave. It was an old abandoned mine, but it has not been in use for many years.
Well, I won't ask your patrols to assist us in doing anything in the cave. Would one of them be willing to guide us to it?
Sure, they can show you the way.
Let's take... yeah, I might as well say this in character. We should take 2 of them.
Ooh, double trouble.
I will send 3, but I must recall them before they enter the cave. I do not wish to lose another.
Well, that's the idea. We don't want them going in. We want them staying at the mouth of the cave.
I would not wish to keep them in a stationary position in the wild at this time. You can see there are not many of us left.
That'd probably be best. It draw more undead to the entrance if we ever need to make a escape.
As long
Yeah.
as they can guide us there, we don't really need them for anything else. I just don't want to get lost.
They will not lose you, I guarantee it. They know this land like it is their backyard playground.
Well, let's go then. What are we waiting for? Nothing here
suppose
for
that's
us.
settled.
All right. Do you guys want to travel along the road, or would you like to travel like across the wilds?
What's faster?
The wilds is a little bit better.
The wilds.
Yeah, the wilds is faster with a guide.
Yeah.
There's 17 nondescript archers here, by the way.
I'm still
There-
taking that map for that chart and map whatever from Mariv. So
Okay, so you're gonna take the local plant life and animal life thing.
yeah, just a little quick guide so that I can better identify if a creature is venomous or if a plant is poisonous, that we don't eat
Got
it by mistake, or we know what to avoid. And the map for the area, I just want something so we can find our way around. Before they leave us, I'm going to ask them to point in the direction of the road and then point it onto my chart so that we can just head that direction, hit the road, and then cut back. Because we're going to get lost if we try to do the wilds on our own.
Right. Well, thankfully the scouts are going to be there for you. So on the way there, and they'll be able to show you how to get back to the road. It's actually not that complicated. So as you guys make ready to depart, and then a couple of the scouts mount up and prepare to show you the way, you leave the rogue encampment behind you and cut across the open plains. And for a time, everything seems like almost, peaceful, serene. You don't notice many of the zombies and skeletons and stuff walking across the open fields. However, you do reach a glen where the trees are beginning to, pop up here and there. It's like a very, very sparse forestry. And you see some wild horses that are field ahead.
Just one quick thing. I did want to ask the rogue leader if they had something like a spelunking kit or something for when we get there that we can navigate through the cave.
Oh, well,
I can climb.
I can't.
it is not that sort of cave. It is all a single layer. It is old coal mine. We have never had need to delve very deeply.
You're familiar with it?
Well, vaguely. I mean, this is years since I have been there, but nobody uses it anymore. But yes, when I was a child, I would climb in there and pretend to, do the things children do.
Why don't they use it anymore?
There is not sufficient manpower.
I see.
Since this area was conquered by the Lord of Terror at one point, the only thing that truly remains now is the Sightless Eye. That is the only presence in this zone.
You just said a lot of things that Birim didn't know what they were. Or that I didn't know what they were and he would.
Right. So basically, she's saying, yeah, after Diablo came last time and took over the land, basically the only thing that's left in this area are the Sisters of the Sightless Eye. That's her monastic
Okay.
tribe.
And Diablo just shows up from time to time, like Castlevania style?
Oh dear, no. I should certainly hope not. No, this is thankfully he was brought down by some famous warriors, some heroes of legend. Moriena was among them.
Okay.
He'll be kept away until the next installment of the game.
Everybody make a perception.
So we found
Everybody-
horses, right?
Yes. All right.
Hooray! I'm consistently terrible at this.
Markov, you are able to notice that something has spooked the horses, and it is not you.
These are wild horses?
It's not you guys. Yeah, the wild horses are still like at least a mile off, but you can see the herd, and something has alerted something. It's something when all the horses have just like immediately and it started scattering.
Oh, okay,
I was
so to
imagining
confirm,
something way scarier.
I only noticed the horses get startled and not what startled them.
Correct. You do not see anything yet.
So if
And,
if we didn't make this, we didn't even notice the horses get startled?
Correct. Yeah. Well, this is you would see the horses leaving, but you would not have seen that the horses are responding to something. You would have just seen that they.
There's just
Got it.
horses running around.
Right.
I thought it was going to be something way sillier. Like it was going to be like, I don't know why, but I imagined like it was going to be, oh, those aren't horses. Those are 3 zombies wearing a horse suit.
I was gonna say those one of the imps.
Nobody sees the zombie horse suit coming. So anyway, so yeah, you realize that it is not you that has startled the horses. Something is now got the herd moving in, and you know that it is not your group. So they're responding to something else.
Yeah, in hushed tones, I'll warn the group. I think something may be nearby.
Okay, and as you notice,
Great.
the rest of the group kind of looks, and you can now tell what it is that has alerted the horses, and it is one of those giant beasts that Morella and Mandelheim would readily recognize because it's the one that he was caught poaching. So the horses scamper off as several gigantic beasts, like enormous size, 10, 12 feet tall, like charge out of the woods, and one of them is able to grab one of the horses in the rear before the rest scatter off. And let's see, like
Oh, that thing.
that. What you get?
You fuck that.
I go the other way.
Yeah, I don't think Sumar is with us.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think we're just slipping around that while they murder and eat the horses.
Yeah, it's safe for the horses, but I don't want to fight them.
Although Mandelheim is with you guys.
I mean, Mandelheim was able to kill one of them on his own. I don't see why we couldn't.
Lots of extra spice.
Keep your voice down.
Wow, I had lots of extra spice.
Is he even here? Aren't they watching the cart?
No. That's the bandits.
Yeah, the bandits are way back in.
Yeah, I thought that was the bandits.
No. Mandelheim is my friendly orc friend.
Oh, voices are too similar. Guys, their Cockney accents are messing me up.
Those horns worth 500 apiece. Let's kill them.
You go
Money,
right
eh?
ahead, and while they're eating you, I'll slip past them.
There's
this-
4 of us. There's the 2 guides. There's Mandelheim. We outnumber them considerably.
There's another one
This-
further north.
He's actually temporarily leaving the map as he chases the horses, but you suspect that he'd be back shortly.
Ooh, 3 of them. I no longer wish to fight them.
What are these things? It has been long since I have never seen such things.
This is a monstrous humanoid, so local nature.
Could I?
Yes.
Oh, so it would be local?
Yeah.
It's local or nature.
Let's see. Hold on.
I've always felt local checks are very strange, seeing as how like if you don't come from this area, even if you do have a high local check, how does local cover every local area?
Right.
I feel like I have,
Yeah.
Local is, what do you know about this spot?
So it's nature, knowledge, nature.
Okay.
Oh, I have nature.
I have no clue what those are, and I don't want to know.
Isn't
Hold on,
exactly
I got this.
A couple big old horned Shreks.
I got
away.
this.
Yeah, these are trolls. He's decided these are trolls. This is what a troll is.
You
They're
can see
homies.
distance though that these two are like literally just ripping this horse apart.
Do I identify it?
Between the two of them, they're just like one of them's grabbing the horse's legs, one of them grabs the horse's head and just like yanks it off.
How far away from the cave?
You're still probably maybe 2-3 hours ride.
I can get behind this tree on a double move from where you put me. Stealth 13.
Yeah, let's see if that.
I am not going near them. They could eat that horse.
All right.
I'll ask the guides, well, what do they want to do? Do they want to take care of this problem now or leave it where it is?
It is up to you. Can you handle it?
No idea.
That is their way of saying, we're not fighting this.
I'll ask them. Have you seen many of these lately, or in the past?
So Jepson, yeah, you would know. Nultol would know basically what this is. You've seen this beast show up over the last month or two. It's kind of a new apex predator, and it's one of the things that you've noticed that's been taking out some of the things that you would hunt otherwise. And it's also probably responsible for some of the dead raiders that you encountered.
Oh. Yeah, but do I know anything of it? Like name, special
It is.
abilities, damage.
So yeah, it's just a big beast. It hits hard. It bites hard. It's got these giant tusks that are worth a pretty penny on the open market.
Would I have any idea how strong they are?
You could probably handle one-on-one.
Oh.
Roughly. It's close though.
Well, shit, if he could kill one-on-one, I imagine we can handle two of them as a group of 6.
And then the other
Yeah.
one. One-on-one. I don't know. I deal some pretty good damage, but I mean,
I'll
if it's
take out
everybody
my
else-
bow.
Yeah, I mean, if we just focus one and then we focus the other, easy.
All right.
I probably won't even die.
Everybody's-
I
Initiative's
thirst
up.
for money. So let's do this.
Fareeb's just like,
Now,
money. Who would buy this? Like, who are we selling this to?
technically, when I went to the trade camp, the first thing I did was sell those things tusks.
How much do they
Oh.
weigh?
Go first.
The beast, they probably weigh about a.
Just the tusks. How much do the tusks weigh?
Oh, the tusks themselves probably like 15 pounds.
Ooh. Don't worry, I can carry those. I got muscle.
Okay.
Now, I imagine since they're very distracted, I'm imagining we could probably get a surprise round out of this.
Well, we'll just consider my movement my surprise round then. Since technically I'm supposed to only get one action. So I'm not going to take a surprise round because my idea is still as we're slipping past this.
Is that everybody? One second. Sorry. All right. No toll.
This is a surprise round,
Yep.
so I can't charge.
You can't. Well, you could partial charge, but you wouldn't make it that far.
Yeah, it would have to be within your first movement.
I think regardless of what we want to do, getting the tree line first is probably optimal.
Oh god, I don't. Can somebody hold to like right here? Hold their marker to right here, please. Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
And I end.
If you pick up your token, like left click, then you can right click to get a marker, and then you can just like let go of your token.
Oh, and you guys see me move that path?
Yeah, you can set up a path as well.
Oh.
Like if you keep right clicking, you can change.
I see you moving around. Up. Markov, you're one up.
Oh, my bad.
All right.
Did you guys actually see me slide around when I did that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
It is Birim.
I guess I'm just gonna take a single movement into the other tree line, which I need to do a new stealth for.
Okay. I mean, any way you see. Oh, did you already move? Okay, you counted that as your surprise round, the first movement.
Oh, is this still surprise round?
Yes. I apologize. So you kind of like, I guess you began the surprise round, even though we.
Was I here or was I one to the left?
One to the left.
All right. So
Yeah, I'm just hiding behind the bush. That's my surprise round. I moved into the tree line.
Mark.
All right, I'll move up a little
Got
bit.
everybody's a melee fighter base.
That's still to be my next turn though, is moving to the next tree.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. We kill him?
We kill him.
We kill him. Okay. Whack. All right. He fires this giant arrow, but unfortunately it falls short and lands right into the horse that they were eating. And of course, at that, they both look up and go, drop the horse and begin stalking your way. Mirella.
Okay. Well, I will perfect shot this one,
You got it.
and since he has not acted yet, he'll be flat-footed.
Yep. Definitely is a hit.
Okay. Well, I want. Oh, wait. I do still have to bother rolling the second part of that just to see if it was a crit.
Yeah, right. That's good.
I blasted him.
So whack. All right. So one of your arrows basically passes right through his chest cavity and right through his body and ends out and rips through his body and ends up on the other side. He takes a serious injury and drops to his knees. He is prone. I do the little prone thingy.
Love this horn bow. It does so much damage.
Wait, which one's prone?
Whack. This
Okay.
Lower one.
I'm gonna try and kill that one then.
All right. It is Noltol.
Okay, I believe I have enough for a charge here. Straight line nothing in the way. I'm going to charge, power attack, rage. Let me put on rage. Okay, and here comes Flaming Greatsword, power attack.
Wham! He lops his head off as he's bending over, trying to get back up. Thwack.
I win.
Well, these aren't nearly as scary as I had expected them to be.
Yeah,
Does this-
and you guys were worried.
This one,
Do I-
however.
Wait, hold on. Do I lose my rage round now? Do I count that off right now?
Yeah, if you raged this round, then yes.
Okay.
This is your first round.
Yeah, you use
Yes.
one to activate it, and you use one every round you continue it.
There's an ion stone you can get that'll let you be sickened instead of fatigued, so you can rage cycle if you want.
Oh, all right. So this one charges at you and attempts to like clamp down on your shoulder with his massive teeth, but it is not fast enough, and you're able to duck off to the side just in time.
My AC is a
Birim,
16. No, it's a 14.
14? Yeah,
14.
he's still.
Oh,
Oh, and this one, hold on, can he make it? 1, 2, 3, 4? No, he cannot. He is going to step up right here. Birim.
Well, this changes what I was going to do. Still stealthing. I guess I can technically charge if I go to this square, but like, I don't want to. I don't want to do that right now. I think.
Well, yeah, especially since they probably have reach, and then you'd take an attack of opportunity.
No, not if they didn't detect my stealth. Which way are they moving? Is he moving due south? Is he coming towards me?
He moved due south, but he was his intended prey is Null Toll.
Okay.
I would say that you would probably under these conditions you would need to make another stealth check at -10 to charge someone in an open field.
Okay. That's definitely going to change things. Normally it's just you need to be the start of your movement is what matters. But if that's the case, that's
Right.
definitely a terrible plan.
In this case, these fields are not very like tall, and like it's like it'd be like walking out in the middle of like somebody's front yard, and you're like obviously going to muster some strength and momentum to charge. So you're not you're not slinking up on them. You're going all out.
Okay.
But at present, he does not see you.
I guess. Let me see how far I can get around this way. Can I move through those rocks to the right of that guy engaged with Null?
What's your movement rate?
It can be up to 100 on a double, but I just want to know if the stuff
See, some of this is difficult terrain.
Can I pass
not
through
all.
this? Specifically on the last two squares on the far right of the map.
If you're using your burst of speed, yes.
Although I do imagine that you'd probably take some negatives to stealth for passing through like trees.
You have to make a new stealth roll
exactly
every
quiet.
time you re-enter cover. Like if I end my movement behind stealth, I need to make a new stealth check. But if I succeeded on my last stealth check, then I'm in stealth until I end my whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stealth is kind of complicated. It doesn't have very
So,
good rules.
Yeah, I think I'll figure out the movement path, but that's gonna be a double move for me, and you can move on to the next person.
Okay. Because isn't stealth? It's usually a move action itself, but not always. All right.
You have to move at half speed. Is the penalty
Right.
on it?
So if you're moving half speed, are you going to be able to move that far?
I can get behind this bush here. That's 50.
Right.
If I use my
That makes sense.
if I use my burst, I can maintain. Well, I'll still have to make a new stealth check, but I can get that far.
Got it.
So that's what I'm gonna do, and here's the check.
Yeah, he definitely still does not notice you. Perfect. All right. Mandelheim.
I think Markov is next.
Oh yeah, Markov. Oh, I did.
Yep.
Markov.
Yeah. I will. I'll cast shield on myself.
You got it.
And Then I'll move here, provoking 1 hit. So I'd have basically 25 AC versus attack of opportunity hit.
You have mobility or something? Or the combined
Yes.
mobility?
Yeah, if you
I
have
do
dodge, you automatically have mobility.
Which I do.
I can't imagine their hits are too high if they missed me with a 14.
I mean, it
Well,
could have
they
just
can
rolled. Could have just rolled really
Yeah.
low.
Like a 2 and it's got a plus like 11 or something.
Oh God.
So that's my turn. I don't know if he hit me or not.
All right, sorry. Okay, so you're moving in behind him and you're gonna attack. Yes, he will at least take a swipe at you. Whap.
Yeah. So I cast shield myself and moved in.
Yeah, he misses
With
hard.
mobility, yeah. That's my turn.
Do keep in mind that with mobility, it's only +3 to your AC because it changes the dodge modifier. It doesn't add an additional +4.
But if you're strictly combining the two mods, mobility by itself says +4 dodge, and dodge stacks.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know how
wow.
it works in the elephant in the room because since they combined the two into
Yeah.
one thing.
Well, I think it would work exactly like that, as if you had both feats.
Okay, I'll think about that one. That's a something I hadn't considered. All right. So anyway, Markov, you moved into place. Did you? Oh, you didn't actually. That was your turn because you already did your shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Mandelheim shoots, fires, and the arrow strikes. This beast lands in its leg, and the beast growls in pain, but is still moving around with decent mobility. Morella.
Yeah, it does just increase the dodge bonus. They revised how dodge works when it mixes with mobility.
Okay, so it'd be 1 less total then.
Which kind of sucks, but you still get both at least. I mean, I'll take I'll flurry this boy right here.
Quack, quack, quack. You got it. Flurry of bows.
Ah, damn, those are doo-doo rolls.
Unfortunately, the beast is now aware of attacks coming from both in front and behind and is able to move out of the way. Noltol.
All right. I'm going to spin on the heel, 5-foot step, and I'm going
You
to
got it.
swing.
Whack.
Power attack.
You got it. Bam! All right, that is. Your sword does way too much damage. With a single blow,
That's your
you
fault.
go. You cleave right through his back, leaving a giant split of 2 beasts. And he is toast. You know what? I'm going to put these dead ones like right over here.
If I didn't have the sword, I would only... It'd be 1 less to hit and 1d6 plus 1 less damage.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, he would. I think he would have killed it either way, even without the sword. All right, it is the beast turn. The last beast, not ready to give up. He's going to 5-foot step and
Full round?
full round, full attack.
Nice.
Does he not have reach?
Claws and a bite. He does, but he doesn't. It makes no difference tactically, and so he's just gonna move in as close as he can get. So with this particular beast, also you note that while his claws would be reach weapons, his bite is not. So he actually has to be within 5 feet to strike with his bite. One of the claws sinks in and makes a huge gash in your chest, dealing 11 points of damage. And the bite does an additional 8 points of damage as one of his tusks sinks into your shoulder. Birim.
Just to be sure, they hit a 16, not a 14.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I can get there moving with stealth.
Yeah. And actually, from your path, I'd say that you could even probably reach him and attack him this round if you should choose,
Sure.
considering your. I think you're.
And if I can move through the trees, I just have to be there. In which case,
That's-
I can do something funny.
Yeah. Funny coming up.
Okay, that was the. Ooh, okay. Probably doesn't confirm, but it's definitely a hit, and it is not the silver dagger.
It is not the silver dagger. Okay, yes. So plus. So that's +2 to hit, right?
For what?
Or
Stealth?
what is what is your?
He's denied
for
dex.
he's denied his dex. He doesn't have much.
He's probably got more than one natural armor.
Yeah. He.
I think that sadly probably does not confirm.
Yeah, unfortunately, that even though you are able to approach unseen, that is still not just due to his natural movements as he's trying to bite into Null Toll. He's able to avoid your attack.
Okay.
You get kind of a grazing shot, but it's just not thick, not strong enough to get through his skin. All right, Markov
All right.
Oh, it doesn't actually wound him.
does not actually get through. Now, correct? He has a very high natural armor.
Are you saying that I didn't confirm, or are you saying I didn't actually
You get
damage
you
him?
get a crit. I thought you got a 21 was your stealth roll.
Oh, it is. Why is that not broken up for me? That's displaying as one box.
Oh, yeah. So I thought you had a 21 with stealth, but not a hit.
Oh, I didn't even know I crit stealth. Okay, whatever.
Sorry, man. Yeah, you were
Right.
very hidden. In fact, I'll say that you're still hidden, even though you've attempted to strike him and missed. He still doesn't know you're there.
I appreciate that, but I'm
Alright.
totally exposed under this tree.
I'll take
All right,
one move action to here.
You got it?
Do I still provoke?
Yes. There it is. Whack. Holy cow. And yeah, so he had massive attack. His hand kind of catches you on it as he's making a backswing, all toll, but and deals 14 damage. And
So he hit for 24 AC?
yes.
Oh, wow.
And he actually hits you and knocks you back a square.
Wow.
Holy cow.
And could I continue my movement to get one step closer?
Yes. I'll say
All
you
right.
can recover from the hit and keep moving.
Then I'll take my standard to get him in the side with my short spear.
You got it. That is sufficient. Stick him in the side, kind of like a pin prick, but it does draw blood, and he definitely reels from the pain. Mandelheim. Mandelheim is going to fire and misses again. Oh, caught it a hit this time. Morella.
I'll 5-foot step up and I'll send another flurry his way.
The Rogue Scouts are just watching. All right, that is definitely you hit with the first one for sure. So another arrow sticks out of his side, and he is toast. Whack! He falls to the ground, cries in pain, and he is dead. Well, technically, he's bleeding out. I don't know if you guys want to revive him for anything, but I can't imagine.
No, I'm just gonna keep zapping
I
him
would-
until he dies.
I would totally keep him as a pet.
Oh. Well, that's a nat one.
He'd be a good cart puller.
He would be a good cart puller.
Except for
If only I
good
had
to
any
assume it.
idea of how to domesticate him.
yeah.
Wait, why is
No,
that just
wait.
rolling damage?
Wait, don't kill him. Don't kill him yet. I want to ask our guides if they have a way of domesticating him.
No, this is new monster. Very new to the terrain. We never seen before.
Damn. Okay, you can kill it.
So disappointed. Oh. Oh my goodness. All right.
Well,
so
if I
you
could
got,
like talk with animals or something, it'd be different. But
yeah. All right. So you finish them off. Of course, they are not personally carrying anything that is worth anything, but their teeth are worth a pretty penny. Each tusk is worth somewhere between 300 and 500 gold, depending on its size, weight, shape, etc. So if you
Oh,
guys,
there's more of these beasts. There's so many.
well, I'll take out my my any tool, and I'll give it a couple of flip flops and turn it into a nice bone saw.
you got it.
Bonesaw is ready.
Wait, are these more monsters, or is this just how many things we've killed?
Those are no, yeah, those are the three that you've taken out. That's it.
Okay, I thought there was just more coming. I thought I was gonna die.
No, you guys are
I'll saw off their bones nice and cleanly, or their
all right.
tusks.
To
You
make
guys-
your bread.
6 tusks in party treasure, just for ease of value. I'll say they're worth an average of 400 apiece. 2,400 gold worth of tusk. Ivory.
Who wants to carry those?
6 ivory
It looks
tusks
like they
worth
got
what?
pretty chunky big claws there. Are those claws worth anything?
Claws are not made out of the same material, so they wouldn't be reusable for much. But you're welcome to try to do whatever you'd like with them, turn them into trophies or so forth and so on. There are
How long is that going to take to haul off 6 tusks?
take the tusks themselves to saw them off doesn't take very long. If you were to kind of try to take the skin off and tan it and stuff, then yeah, okay, you can take quite a bit of time to make every bit of use that you can off of this thing. But
What
most
did
of
you,
you do so.
What did you say each tusk was worth?
An
400
average
gold.
of 100 apiece.
I couldn't hear either of you talking over each other.
400.
400, okay.
Do you guys want how many tusks? Is anyone able to hold them? Because I can hold 4, but I
I'm
can't
not-
be able to carry much else.
In cart is okay. I'll put in bag.
Well, Mandelheim's
Okay.
gonna carry them all.
Yeah, I can carry them in bag. It's okay.
There we go.
That's a juicy profit right there.
Oh yeah, that was worth it. I might have almost died, but it was worth it.
Just careful.
Yeah.
They call it
Me and
poaching.
Or Markov.
Up north is poaching. They might put a cage.
Don't worry, no one's going to cage you again, Mandelheim.
Okay.
Who needs healing?
I need healing.
Yeah,
For
same
the
here.
first time this campaign, not me.
So each of you, I can't give you a ton, but each of you give yourself a D8 plus 1 healing. I'll pass you each a potion of cure light wounds.
Oh, I never bought any before we left because you started talking about horses, and I was like, I guess we're too far.
Ha.
Whoops.
You can retcon some of that if you guys needed to buy, because we didn't really even talk about how much money you got. But did everybody remember to put in what you got for gold as far as what Warv paid you?
Yeah,
I
I
did.
added my sheet. And
Okay.
I guess we spent how many days resting?
5 or 6.
Because I can make 1 cure light potion a day. So I probably would have made 1 each day.
Oh, nice.
Oh, those are sad boy rolls.
Those are sad boy rolls. Is that a total of 6?
Yeah.
Well, it's better than nothing.
How much is a cure light wounds pushing? 50?
50 gold.
50.
Yeah.
Or,
I can
25.
craft them for 25, so I'm gonna hand out 2 to Null Toll.
Thank you. Do I need to pay you resources? Because I can do that.
We can talk about that later.
All right.
All right.
Since you did bring up the retconning thing, I would like to have bought one additional potion from the trader when we left.
Okay. We'll make this the one opportunity. So if you guys after this moment, there will be no. Oh, I also bought this.
I bought 6 hirelings.
I mean, I
and
thought we were.
they all spawn now.
I mean, I thought we were taking the wand, but
The Dwarf probably would have sold the wand. He might not have.
Wow.
I guess maybe he would have. It's super efficient, and he thinks he might need it though. So you could probably have bought another one though, Akara.
you got some great rolls, buddy.
I know, right?
I mean, you got a 7. Oh no, that's on
I got
you.
the 7.
Ha!
Yeah.
You got a 4.
Did you guys want to?
Ooh.
So you've healed
Yes,
for an
yeah, you
extra
should probably-
7. That's an increase from 6.
Well, I'm good now.
Did you guys want to purchase the wand?
I don't
Or
think I
want
can
to.
afford it.
I don't have enough.
So it's not.
Well, there's
full.
there's charging. This is
Yeah,
missing charges.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah, but it's a
30.
base price of 750. Like,
Yeah, it's.
But that's at full charges.
Okay, so I specifically can afford it, but probably not buying it because screw him.
It would have cost.
we can buy a wand of cure light wounds when we get back with the money we just made.
That's true. It would have cost $550 to purchase the remaining.
Oh, I have some decent money if you guys want to get that and someone can cast it.
Well, I mean, even if nobody can cast it, I mean, if anybody has used magic device, they can just try over and over.
If you mess up though, you might end up wasting charges.
I don't think that's how charges work.
Sometimes,
I
yeah.
believe it can blow the charge. If you
Yeah, I get
fail,
low enough.
if you fail low enough, yeah, you can lose charges and etc.
Well, arguably, it's still technically more cost efficient to waste charges than use potions.
Yeah,
Possible.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. Even at the crafting cost, wands is still better cost per cast.
But here's a question: is UMD a trained only skill?
It
Yes.
is
Yes.
indeed.
I didn't put points in it.
Neither did I.
So I guess you guys are using potions.
I guess we're using
the-
potions.
Onward to the cave.
Onward to the cave. So you guys continue to travel, and after a while, you start to notice sparsely some skeletons and some zombies mill about in the fields, going out in random directions. And isolated, they're not too much trouble. So you're able to pick them off one at a time without wasting many resources or any, in fact. However, as you approach what the rogue scouts tell you would be the cave, you can definitely tell that there is a greater concentration beginning to mill about. And
My God, there's like 4 of them.
there's, here they are.
And so it's been about a couple hours since our last engagement.
Correct.
How high up are these little rocks here?
You not too bad. Like maybe 10, 15 feet. You could climb up it without much trouble.
I mean, I can climb up without any trouble. I just want to make sure, because if it's that high up, I could just. Everyone else could just wait here, and I could climb up there and just walk over and take pot shots at them until they all die.
That is true. However, these guys are not immobile, so they are kind of like milling about, and it will not take very long before they accident.
Well, I mean,
I could just
I'd
stand
like to see
around,
them
throw
make
the
the climb
fence.
checks.
I
Yeah,
could
no,
throw the fence and then
I mean,
kick
if
them.
you climb up, yes. Like if you guys
I
all
guess
get on
The
that
question
thing,
is, do we want to cheese it?
Yes, saving resources. Yes.
You guys all
Well,
climb? Give me climb checks then.
No, I mean I can climb up there without any checks.
Okay. So
Does anyone else want to climb up here away out of their reach?
I'm coming, boss. I'm coming.
Okay, I'll drop them a rope.
All right. So, well, let's go get you guys in rounds then, because these guys are going to be moving. All right. So let's
Yeah, I won't be climbing up.
reset this.
Sorry, I had to take a call from my boss. Oh, things are happening.
Oh wow, I still rolled really well.
You can edit that one if you click your thing and put a 22 instead of your 21.
Yeah, I can.
Because I saw your 22.
Boop, I got it. All right.
Noel, what's your initiative modifier?
4.
You beat me.
Also, I don't know how much cheesing we really need to do. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure these are all just one hits from me.
Yeah, they might be one hits from me as well, but I mean it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, because,
All
I
right.
mean, if I just totaled a fence, I don't think they can hit me like, from a nat 20.
Well,
Yeah,
you're-
you just
you're-
gotta be careful of crits. Like that's the only time things really get complicated is because even shitty monsters can crit for more damage than you'd like.
So, Morella,
Yeah.
you take your round to climb. So does Mandelheim. Skeletons start milling forward.
Well, I only have to use my move action to climb, so I could still probably take a shot at them. Oh no, is this surprise round?
Yeah, I guess that's your surprise round. I guess they don't really know you're here yet, but they're just gonna move and stuff like that. All right, so it is Mandelheim. He's gonna scurry up. Markov, your surprise round.
Yes. The one right in front of me. Take a shot with crossbow.
Okay. That is definitely sufficient to hit. You're attacking the skeleton or the zombie?
Actually, it's a zombie even in. If this is not cover, then the zombie. If it is cover, then the skeleton.
It is not cover, so you can attack the zombie. So, whack! You hit the zombie. However, the arrow just does not seem to deal enough damage to pierce the zombie's necrotic flesh.
That's my surprise round.
All right, it is Birim.
I'm just gonna move behind cover for now.
You got it. You climbing up, or you just?
God, no. Oh,
Wait,
that's why I couldn't move. I was on 4 squares. How big are those rock? Would I have to climb over those 3 rocks, or can I just step between them?
Yeah, you can just move around them. They're not like they're maybe waist high.
Okay, then
This
I'm
one
gonna go here.
provides real cover. You can be behind there.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna want to be able to move, like,
Got it.
between them on my next turn like that.
Yes, you'll be.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stealth.
Nolto.
This doesn't work exactly to what I want. Can I 5-foot step?
Yeah.
In surprise? I'm gonna
Yeah.
5-foot step here and hold this. No. Can I? Yes? Can I hold a swing?
Yeah, you can ready in action. Yeah, you can ready. So
Yeah.
comes into, yes.
If an enemy, I almost said if anybody gets in range. If an enemy gets in range, I'll swing.
You got it. All right. Morella Deville.
Okay, I'll move up and across over to here, and I'll fire a shot at that skeleton.
You got it. Skeller.
That's doo-doo.
The arrow kind of like whizzes right through the empty bones in its rib cage and misses. Skeletons. The skeleton does now notice that you are up there. And
Oh, that's good for him.
runs into the rocks and does nothing. This zombie here, let's see, he moves here. This zombie here also sees that you are there. And this one moves down here. And I think actually he can make a couple, so he's going to get there. All right. It is Vandalheim's turn. Vandalheim will follow suit and attempt to those guys and also misses horribly. Good grief. Markov.
All right.
Yep, you're good.
Gonna take a one movement there and take a defensive posture.
Yes. You're gonna move there and then, yep, you can.
So it'd be 4 extra dodge.
Okay. You got it. And Berim.
I am going to draw a weapon and cast a spell. Take a wild guess what the spell is going to be.
Exactly.
Lightning.
It is. You win.
What do I win?
Lightning.
Should have seen that coming.
And I'm just going to stay in stealth besides that. Actually, I guess I have to re-stealth since I cast a spell with verbal components. Okay.
Do you take the penalty for like sniping of a -20?
So you're okay. You're casting what is it? Lightning arc or
Shock
what is it?
shield.
Shock shield. Okay. Yeah, I am going to assess a penalty. So you are not certain whether this zombie has noticed you or not. It is undetermined, as his movements are kind of randomized as it is. But you did make a bright flash of light with your spell, so that's kind of a lightning rod, as it were. All right, Noltol.
Yeah, I don't know how dumb a move this is, but I'm definitely gonna do it. Move right there.
You got it.
I'm going to power attack swing.
You got it.
Not raging or anything. At this guy.
You got it. The whack. That is definitely a hit. Definitely, and that's slashing damage, so he is toast.
Oh, minimum damage. That's still great minimum.
Lops his head right off. See a little pillar of flame kind of like slide down his body to see his flesh.
Just
Then I'll
a
hang out here.
heads up.
Mirella.
I have lost one of my meters.
One of your meters. Which
Yeah.
one?
I don't remember if I was using blue or red.
You can. Don't you put those on? Like, I don't. I haven't been really touching those because you're the one that does those.
Oh, I think they only stay between moves if it's one of the setups you do.
Ah, got it. And I didn't. Well, and I also didn't copy it from the last screen.
Oh, he did. It just erased the value, so it hid the meter. I'm good now. I just had to re-enter the value.
My bad. All right, it is Morella's turn.
I will. I'll flurry this skeleton. If the first shot kills, then the second shot goes to the other skeleton.
You got it.
And add a +1 to hit on these since I got high ground.
That one definitely.
Okay, ignore it. Sorry. No, sorry.
Ignore-
Ignore that since I was supposed to flurry, and the flurry has different bonuses.
Okay, got it.
So
Unfortunately,
it's just a +1 on those.
the flurry is not sufficient. Both of those kind of soar right past the skeleton's head.
God, dookie ass rolls.
Realizes it can't get to you. This is the closest thing that it can attack. Oh. Whack. Hang on one second. Yes. Yeah, come in. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What? Oh, for one of your things? Yeah. Okay. No, don't kill yourself. Okay. What's your current AC? Nalto?
What's it to hit?
17.
Miss.
Miss. Okay. Nice. Even with you powered, you didn't have to take any penalties. That's right. Nice. You
Oh
have
no,
stayed-
power attack's only to hit negative.
Yeah.
I did not rage
you-
though.
Right. All right. This one is going to swing at you. That one is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. 6 damage as his claw catches your
Ow.
chest.
How much? 6?
6. 3. And it is Mandelheim's turn. He's going to shoot. This one finds its purchase. However, unfortunately, because of the damage reduction, nothing is done to this skeleton. Markov.
All right. Hmm. I'm gonna go here and do one talon attack.
You got it.
Just look at the first roll. Nothing else
Okay.
counts.
That does hit. But unfortunately, oh no, so you're doing your
2 damage.
Yeah. Unfortunately, for some reason, it just doesn't find purchase in the thick bone. So it just does not deal enough damage to be effective.
Yeah, minimum damage. Fun.
Green.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna do something until just that. Can I move the 2 bottom squares of this big boulder? Can I pass through those, or do I have to go further south to get around it?
That would take a climb check.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to do that. So, boop, boop. Perfect, I can get there.
Beautiful.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna swing with the dagger.
Got it. That definitely
That's
hits.
solid. And that's a slashing weapon, not silver. Ah.
And it definitely does damage. Zombie reels in pain. Naltol.
Okay. I don't know which one of these I dictate is the worst. I'm going to this one. I'm going to power attack swing at that one.
You got it. The whack crumbles to the ground in a big pile of bones.
No, the one
No.
above it. That
Oh,
one.
the one above. Sorry, yeah, sorry. Here, I'll just.
Yeah, just slide him over.
Good enough.
And then I'll 5 step here.
You got it.
Ah,
Mirella.
I will flurry the skeleton, and if the skeleton dies, move to the zombie. +1 to hit on each of those.
There. That is definitely sufficient. So 2 arrows launch themselves and strike. One of them knocks the skeleton's skull cap right off. And the
Chris.
second embeds itself in the zombie,
Chris put it like
doing
that.
a little bit of damage, but not.
I don't know.
Mandelheim.
I think he just said that he shut the glass door and left the big door open.
Misses horribly. Matter of fact, he almost. Kareem, what's your AC here?
+2.
All right, yeah, no, he just misses everybody. The arrow bounces around and like lands in strikes a rock, shattering itself into pieces. Markov.
All right. I'm gonna take a move action to here. I'll provoke.
You got it. Holy cow. Yeah, so unfortunately, that zombie does catch you as you move past it, kind of clotheslines you, and does 14 damage with a critical hit.
Oh,
Jeez. Another.
confirm?
Did he confirm with a 21 to AC?
Yep. You did 24 to
He
hit,
conf-
21 to confirm.
That's not actually really hard for
damn.
zombies to do. I think they have like a +6 to hit.
So you said 14 damage?
14 damage.
oof.
And
Holy shit.
Woof
I'm
indeed.
gonna,
This is like
I'm
the
gonna say that knocks you prone as you're trying to move past.
Really? I was just trying to set up a sneak attack hit so I could actually do damage through DR.
I almost feel like I kind of jinxed it by saying that earlier now.
I mean, you can still swing from the floor.
Yeah, you're still flanking.
Yeah, you can still hit.
Well, I rolled
Another-
minimum.
Yeah.
Wow, I rolled 1 to hit and 1 to damage. And 1. Did you see all these ones I'm rolling?
Yeah, he can't. They can't see him. That's nuts. That is nuts. All right, Bareem.
I'm going to swing with the dagger again, first off.
You got it. Nice.
Holy!
Does not confirm the crit, but it definitely does make a deep gash in the zombie's back.
Yeah, that's
Like-
actually a
With
14.
flanking? 14 to confirm?
14 to confirm. Hold on. That does confirm then.
Okay.
Yep.
Then,
He's toast. You just rip him in pieces. His flesh just kind of like slops off his body onto the floor.
and I guess I'll move for the rest of my turn to set a pick for Markov to recover.
You got it.
Or you can move into my way.
I'm going to take the center position so people can still move around.
All right, null toll.
Alright, I'm gonna charge this guy. Does
Bam.
a 12 confirm?
12 does not confirm. However, you do still do a serious amount of damage, and I think that's enough, even without the confirmation.
Well, that's it, guys. We're only rolling 1s and 20s from here on out.
So rather than 46 damage, it's less.
I mean, I'm okay with 1s and 20s. I do ×3 crits.
All right. I'll use one of my extracts to cure light myself.
No.
You
Well,
got
I mean, you have to use one of those. I have potions. You can have a potion behind.
I'm going to step away from Null. Like, is combat over? I don't see any more
Yep.
enemies. I'm going to step
That's
away
it.
from Null and detonate my shock shield.
Okay.
Are there any? Is there anything good on the zombies' bodies?
No, nothing of. You see some tattered clothing.
Well, I have 2 more cure lights on myself, like for potions. If you wanted to give me one, I'll take it.
Oh, I didn't know you had potions. I should probably take a potion. I'm still kind of low.
Did you use the 2 I gave you before this fight already?
Yes.
I used
Yeah.
He rolled 1 and 4.
I got 7.
Oh, no, he rolled a 7.
So I'm going to drink one of mine, and of course I roll low. Roll 20 loves me today.
Well, you guys are like every roll is like polarized.
That's certainly what it felt like for me.
It's fine. I have great luck.
All my
I'm not-
perception, 7 and below. All my stealth, 13 and up.
All right. I kind of want to keep my last potion for after I get hit one more time, which is inevitable.
I'm actually taking a potion right now. Max would be great.
Remind
And that
me
would-
next time we go to the town. I need to buy blunt arrows.
It's
Whoa!
cool. Oh,
Hey, when you get back to town, you need to buy blunt arrows.
Remind me when we get there.
I know.
Are you there yet?
Oh my god, you guys. Did you guys visit Akbar's discount potions?
Let's spend money on potions. All right. So, how many potions do you guys have left? Just so I have
I
a
have
good.
2.
I
Two?
have one on myself.
I'm out.
To put into reference, I've used like 4 potions on myself and a spell of Cure Light this session so far.
So how many potions do you guys have left? So 3 total for the group.
That's what it sounded like.
I got one as well. So
So 4 total.
Four total. Okay, got it. And then, do you have any other extracts left of Cure Light?
I have one more extract of Shield, and I was waiting to use my mutagen in the cave.
Yep. Well, you're there now.
Yeah. I
As you
considered
enter-
using it outside, but
Yeah, you can pop the shield potion as a if we get a surprise round if you're holding it.
well, what I was planning to do is as we were entering the cave to drink it, my mutagen, which will last for 20 minutes, my current level.
Gotcha. Oh god, okay. Goodbye, Markov. Oh, it's moving. Okay.
poor Mandelheim, he spawned inside of a wall.
Get him out of there.
Oh, God.
Oh, I would definitely be taking point.
Can't get out, boss. Can't get out.
No.
In the darkness, you are killed by a Drew.
All right.
How are the walls in this little tunnel?
Say again?
How high are the walls in this tunnel?
So, you are basically in a 15-foot high cave.
I would
See
like.
it?
I could. Yeah. Could I climb up and sit upside down on the ceiling?
Film it from there.
Yeah,
I do have a
well,
climb speed.
yeah, you could probably, but I'll say that anybody that's like a normal height could probably hit you with a weapon.
Ah,
So-
damn.
Not like you
It's
did
still
that.
good for you to be up. It's still good for you to be up there because we're in tight corners, and that frees up
Yeah, good
floor
point.
space.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Does it
hurt.
also give you a +1 to hit?
Oh yeah, because I'll have high ground.
There you go. No negatives.
And I'll say, yeah, they would need at least a weapon probably. So many of these, actually, guys, many of these won't be able to hit you because skeletons don't use weapons. They can, but they don't typically. You haven't noticed them using weapons very often.
Those silly skeletons.
Did I use another potion?
And the zombies are the same. They could use weapons, but they just seem to choose not to. Speaking of weapons, on the floor of the cave as you walk in, you see a couple of bodies, a couple of skulls, and you also see a couple of picks, just lying on the ground, just random like mining equipment here and there. Nothing that is particularly usable, but maybe you could probably reuse the pickaxe. It might work. It's not in great shape, but it's not in terrible shape.
I mean, if we need a pickaxe, I have my any tool.
Yeah, right.
I have strength.
Well, since this thing is basically just riddled with monsters, I think we should probably just stay in rounds for the whole.
Yeah,
So go
that
ahead.
sounds
fine to
good to me.
all right.
Hey,
so
same as
200.
last time.
Now, I should note to everybody that while I can stay on the ceiling the entire fight, I do have considerably reduced move speed.
That's fine. We're all probably stealthing anyway.
I have a decent amount of range, though.
That's true.
Well, there's a lot of bending corners, too.
I mean, if everybody's just willing to like slow down, like 10 feet per round, like I can keep up.
Well, if we're stealthing, we have to move at half speed, so
I
Wait,
don't think I can start.
Why are you moving
Do
at
we-
10
yeah,
feet
do
per
we have-
round?
No, 10 feet less per round. Just
Oh.
because I can only move 20 feet per round when I'm climbing.
That's fine. I mean, and your range anyway, so if you kind of lag behind a little bit, it's probably fine.
All right. So, as you enter, in addition to that, you can hear echoing down the halls the sounds of your familiar zombie grunts. Brains. And Null Toll, it is your turn.
I like that zombies don't need to breathe, but they still breathe just so they can grunt.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Actually, I've always wondered about that. I mean, they do still metabolize. That's right. Like, in that, the whole thing behind it is that they still metabolize even though they don't have to, even though they shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, it's weird. Zombies are
Maybe-
weird.
Whack! All right.
Flat-footed.
It's almost like
Bring
they're
your-
not scientifically possible.
And that
Well,
skeleton.
not with that attitude.
A pile of bones. Mark off.
Thanks, Paulton.
Do a charger attack.
Can you charge me? Nah,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think. I'm gonna say this lip keeps it from being a charge, but you can move there to that square.
All right, so just move power attack with a bite.
You got it. With a bite.
Bite?
You
And
sure
you're like a-
bite the
I
zombies?
don't recommend biting a zombie.
Like
Spit 'em
a
out,
beat.
spit 'em out, brush your teeth.
I mean,
It's
you're
really like
Yeah,
Or like-
I spit. I don't swallow.
Spitters are quitters.
you can still get herpes from spitting.
all right. So you can actually make that any damage type, right?
Yeah.
So slashing is the damage of choice against the zombie. So yeah, you are able to like peck out its eyes and like just rip its face up a little bit, but it is still standing. Mirella.
Let's see. 5, 10. How were we treating corners as far as movement goes? Was each one 5 feet, or was it every other one? Still?
Every other one in Pathfinder is 5 feet.
Yeah, every other one.
'Cause I know we had a discussion about that.
We were doing it in combat, every other one, but out of combat, it's just 5 feet.
Okay, so I just got a double move to there.
All right, sounds good. All right. Brains. All right, so he's going to try to swipe at you, Markov. Your AC is out of this world, so that is a miss. Bereem.
Hooray! And I can actually do that without, Actually, hang on.
Morella's like, I am hanging on. Oh, wait.
No, I cannot. I guess I didn't even have to detonate shock shield. We got here in less than a minute, right?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I mean, I can say that you still have it.
Then I'm just gonna go. Can I move? Can I do this path? Does that work for you?
Which path?
Oh, you can't see it?
No, not at the moment. Now I can. Yes, that's fine. Works for me.
Okay, then I can get there without provoking on a double move, and I can. Has he been hit yet? Did I see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna go ahead and detonate the shock shield now. And
You got
do you want me to re-roll it?
Yes.
Okay, not powered up. 4 damage to everything around me, including me. So just the zombie.
All right, that is sufficient. To.
And that is probably loud as shit.
Yeah, you guys see like this burst of light and an explosion. It's like.
Loud as shit in a cave. Excellent acoustics. What
It's
could
not
go wrong?
Dude. It's not Sonic. It's fine.
Yeah, we're draw them to us.
We'll hold the line.
Yeah, we'll just bottleneck them.
All right, it is Vandelheim's turn. Any more left to kill? Okay. See no one. You okay, boss? No.
Of course.
How you hang upside down like that? I could try.
It's all part of achieving perfection.
He like tries to climb up on the wall and then falls off. That works for me.
This is one move action. Okay.
Yeah, you made a loud noise, but you're not
And I'll
particularly.
stand here because I think will this interrupt a charge? I don't want zombies to charge in a hallway at me.
It's difficult for them to charge down the hallway.
Okay, then I'll be right here.
But yeah, now it'd be almost impossible. All right, so let's see, from that spot.
I'll peek around. Ah, there are zombies.
No, I never would have expected.
I was right to be afraid of charging.
You made that up.
Zombies can only charge like 30 feet
It might be 40.
because they're staggered.
I think I can get 40.
Markov.
All right, I'll take one move action and go there,
You got it.
and
Zombies.
shield
So-
myself again.
You got it. Shield. All right.
End my turn.
That lasts 2 minutes. Okay. Mirilla.
Well, I'm double moving again, and that's where I end up.
You got it. Brain.
Zombies need a more balanced diet. They need to eat the other organs too.
The liver.
High in iron.
Beam.
Really wish I had a cleave.
Yeah, I'm going to cast a new shock shield and move 30 feet. That's my whole turn.
You got it. No toll.
Really wish I had a cleave. I can get there though.
Yes, you
Do I want to get there?
can. I don't know.
I'll be backing you up right after.
You could ready action.
No, because I definitely don't want those zombies to charge because I know they deal damage.
They
I'm
do.
gonna move up right here. And I'm gonna die bravely.
They deal gut
Stupid.
damage.
Whack. That definitely hits, and definitely. You're attacking this one.
Correct, the one right in front of me.
Absolutely sears his flesh off, and the rest of him drops to the ground, lifeless.
Woo!
He's already lifeless. Markov.
All right, one move action to there,
You got it.
and I'll go for another bite.
Pecking out the eyes of the zombie, slashing at its flesh. You are able to deal a considerable amount of damage, but it is still moving. Mirella.
I will scoot over to here and try and drop that zombie.
You got it. Whack! It is definitely. One of the arrows just shoots right through it. As a matter of fact, yeah, no, it just after it shoots through the body, it almost hits this skeleton here as it almost get two in a row. That was actually one of the cool abilities of Diablo 2 is that piercing. Just goes right. Kill a bunch of people in a line. All right. The skeleton step forward. Whack. Whack.
That's a 5-foot step full attack, isn't it?
Say again?
5-foot step full attack on me.
Yes. However, all of them
Uh-oh.
miss. Well, what is your AC?
I don't-
Null toll at the
18.
moment?
I don't know if
I'm not raging.
I don't know if unintelligent undead can take 5-foot steps.
Well, I'm gonna rule that these can.
Okay.
It's a good question,
I
but
mean, regardless, we don't have reach, so we wouldn't provoke.
Oh,
They miss
I
hard.
thought you had a spear.
It's a
It's
short spear.
Oh.
you gotta play. You gotta deal with. You gotta play with the hand that you're dealt sometimes.
I mean, he's in a cave. If he had a long
Some-
spear, Goblin Slayer.
Some spears are just longer than others, and that's yeah.
Well, and plus I'm in my mutagen kind of feral form, so I'm not like holding any weapons right now.
Gotcha.
All right, Birim.
I had like a totally different mental image for how this fight was going. I guess I'm gonna go here and
I'll allow it.
I guess the claws are coming out,
You got it. Talons.
so I get one claw attack.
You got it. All right, you definitely hit, and with your talon, you're able to put enough force behind your blow to knock the skeleton to the ground.
Yeah, so I'll let out a cry of pain as as one of my hands transforms into a talon and bludgeons the skeleton.
Mandelheim. Step over here.
At this point, can we see any more of this room? Because we've got Cloud of War
Yeah.
on everything to the right of that.
There we go.
I also have dark vision 60 feet, if that really matters.
I have dark vision 90 feet.
Ooh. Oh, a
Well,
split.
aren't you
Lovely.
fancy?
All right. So,
Yeah,
What
I
does
got
90
fire
feet even look? Here, you know what? I'm gonna do this for you.
do what for me?
an aura.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on an
Oh.
aura of my vision range.
Oh, okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna make it like white so it's super transparent.
Mandelheim is able to strike the skeleton. However, the arrow seems to just not deal enough damage. Bounces off the bones. Noltol.
No, I don't think the skeleton will be going to.
Holy cow.
Okay, so anything that's in a direct line I can see in that aura.
So you're actually using the ring of light at the moment. Nice.
So I can actually see up there a bit, depending on the shape.
Yeah, I'm gonna say given the current field of the lip of this cave and stuff, it would be difficult. Actually, you probably would.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta tell me. It's all black up there.
Lose this part probably. That, not
Okay.
that it makes sense, but yeah.
Did I hit? Did I kill it?
All right. Yes, you most certainly hit and end its second life. Whack.
Do you have a good idea for my vision? Should I take the aura off?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. I'm just looking this anyway. I wish I had gotten the other thing, but I just haven't had finances to support it yet.
All good, dude. Didn't you just buy a new
Anyway.
computer?
Yeah, I've bought a lot of new things lately. My life seems to be falling apart. I have to get a new life one piece at a time.
Hey,
Markov.
just like Johnny Cash.
Right.
Yeah. I'll take a one move action here. Do I see anything new?
You see, let's see.
Though granted, I'm probably not the best person to be scouting. If I don't know if we're in actual darkness or not.
You can still make hearing-based perception checks.
There you are.
Although speaking of which, have these skeletons and zombies been dropping anything?
So again, you're seeing like some mine worker tools. However, the most recent batch that you saw actually had nothing on them. It was like they were completely naked.
Clean.
Is there a large broken claymore and a trident on the floor in this room?
You do see some broken things on the ground, like old weaponry. Perhaps adventurers managed to make it that far before collapsing.
So would you
Wow,
say
they
that
suck.
these miners' bodies have been picked clean?
Yes.
That
This is
was
a problem.
terrible. That was terrible.
It's
go
better
back
than you
to-
deserve.
All right. So before I take another action, I'm gonna speak to the party behind me. Should we go north or east?
About both.
Been
I
amazing you follow
suppose.
the left wall.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a opinion that we should just put a hand on one of the walls and just follow it all the way around to avoid getting
All right.
lost. So you pick a direction and we'll follow you.
I can touch both walls, boss. Look.
Yeah.
But if
Mandelheim
if
gets
we
it.
go left, we keep going left. If we go right, we keep going right.
Is it right always the right way to go? You get it? Right.
Flawless logic.
All right. I'll take my second move action in my turn.
Morella's turn.
Okay. This is actually a question I just realized. Okay, since I have a climb speed, am I able to run climbing?
Yeah.
I'll let you do times 3.
Okay.
Or would you do times 3? There's a technically like there isn't really rules for that. Like in flying either, that's kind of weird. It's like you can only double move flying, which doesn't make any sense. But I haven't seen any reason why.
I think you can while flying. I think there might be a I think your fly DCs get harder if you're doing those actions.
Makes sense.
It's been too long. I don't know offhand.
Same thing for climbing. I would think it would be more difficult if you're, but not if you're a spider.
It depends because if we're in a cave with if this is more like a cavern and there's water, like if the rocks are slick, that can affect his movement too.
Yeah, there is some condensation, but not a lot. This is definitely a drier zone. All right. You
Well,
can
either way, I just move up.
Yeah, you can still hear down in the cavern. Actually, toward this direction, right here. Why is working? Move that over. There we go. Toward this direction, you can hear the grunting and groaning of more undead monsters. Everybody make perception checks.
Holy cow! I passed one.
Yeah.
I crit it. I got a 19.
So Bareem,
I
Morella,
also critted.
and you hear something different from this direction. You hear the sound of whispering.
Uh,
I vote we go towards the whispering.
is it in common?
You do not make it out that well, but
Not
it doesn't
even with
sound.
my roll?
You did not
Not even-
catch.
My
The
roll?
fact that you're able to hear it at all is impressive.
Female voice, male voice?
Again, it would be almost impossible to tell.
Okay, well, let's go down that cavern. It has whispering.
Bareem, it is your turn.
I'm gonna suggest that we don't do that. Well, no, that probably is better because I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I mean, if someone's animating the dead, then we want to kill the person animating them.
Yeah, but whispering can be a number of different things, and some of those things could be. It could be like you said, a controller. It could be intelligent undead. It could be specters, which are nastier. But I don't like the idea of having an enemy at my back either way.
Well, think about it this way: would you rather have the smart enemy at your back or the stupid one? I'd rather have the stupid zombies at my back.
I do not want a caster behind me.
Yeah, I guess we should go right then.
Yeah, 'cause the stupid zombies, there's a possibility they could look right at us and still ignore us because they're fucking stupid. But the smart ones will know what they're doing.
Told you right is always right.
See, Mandelheim. See,
I guess
no.
I have to start a double move, so I get this far at 45 feet, and what do I see down that hallway?
So you're right here. see.
Of course.
You probably see this. Hang on a second. Yes? Yes? Hey, oh, hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Go.
I'm excited to die fighting some sort of caster.
All right, back. Sorry. It is. Yeah, I appreciate you. Mandelheim. Mandelheim is going to catch up.
Just real quick, I moved the rest of my movement,
Oh, okay. You're right.
so I
Yes,
need a little
okay.
more revealed.
You got it. Oh, that's where you are now.
Mm-hmm.
See.
And I'm gonna, depending on if there's anything directly observing me or not, I guess it'll determine if I stealth.
Make give me a perception check.
Not great.
Great. But you do get to see a little bit of this cavern expanded.
I can't see.
Dark vision?
I have dark vision 90.
Okay, got it. Got it. All right, and it is.
Is
All
that
right, Mandelheim catch up. It is Null Toll's turn.
is that the back wall? It's not revealed. I can't tell.
So you see what you see is a rock. Like right here, there's a rock, and so
Okay.
that's obscured some of your vision. And this is the back wall here. Here, I'm gonna.
Oh, it's just a tall rock.
Do I get
it's
to roll
like
up
big.
perception as well?
Yes, you may. Right. Yeah. Again, that's about. Let's see. You see a little bit less, although you see a little bit more on this side, like right about there.
So that rock, does that look natural, or does it look like a result of a partial cave-in, or?
You'd have to go closer to inspect it to figure out exactly what caused it. But it doesn't look like it's unnatural. It doesn't look like somebody
mean-
like dragged, put it.
I mean, does it look like it fell off of something, or is it very clearly coming from the earth below it?
No, yeah, it's like a stalagmite. It's like a giant,
Okay.
jagged thing shooting out of the ground.
All right.
All right, Markov.
All right. As soon as everybody moved the other direction,
Right. It left you hanging. It's like, bye.
I'm gonna double move there.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right. You make a perception check for me as well.
I think you forgot to move Mandelheim up.
No, yeah, I didn't forget. I just been trying to catch up. I've got people yelling at me from work and stuff like that. All right. So he is going to catch up. Yeah. Boop. All right. It is Marilla. Oh wait, Markov, what was your? You got a 16 perception.
Yeah.
Markov, you think that you see the faintest bit of motion over here.
So without saying a word, I'll look back and kind of like point, kind of give people the indication I see something moving.
All right. So he makes that, gives the party chance to note that they are there. Bireem.
I was gonna say I still got to move.
Oh, okay. Are you not? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Good.
I'm gonna do the big move again.
Sure. Still on the wall.
Here.
Triple
Yep,
moving on
still
the.
sitting on the ceiling,
All right.
and I'll give you my perception as well.
Yes, sir. All right. You don't see anything over here where he pointed. However, you do see a little bit of motion right here behind this rock.
That's all from me.
All right. It is Bireem's turn.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna move into the room.
Okay.
Probably regret it immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 30 feet.
Yep. Yep. And at that point, all hell breaks loose.
Do I need to back up?
Do you guys remember how long the game lasted last time?
Not offhand.
6
Like
hours.
a while.
Does it
6
whatever's happening, does it trigger in this square, or do I need to back up for you?
It triggers in right, basically in the exact square that you just hit.
Okay.
So, I'm going to show you the room in its entirety.
Oh, imps.
And a mirror.
And a friend over there.
The moment you step there and they are able to see you, they all fire.
Oh dear.
All right, so 3 little blowgun dart strike your skin, make little pin pricks, but give me fortitude saves.
Okay, AC
Uh,
15.
Will it just be one? Or is it per?
It's
no,
one,
they're all shooting.
and then it's 1, and then it's 1. So if he fails 1, then he doesn't have to make additional fortitude saves. He'd be poisoned already, but he'll have to make 3.
It
if he
increased the DC.
Yes,
Did
if he is.
Did they all land a DC or on my AC 15?
Yes.
Holy crap. Okay. So let's just back to back these really quick. I really hate that I have to hit submit each time.
Great fortitude. Great fortitude.
There it is.
Yep.
Knew it was coming.
You did a good job resisting the first 2, but the third, I guess the strike was a little bit closer to the heart, and so it was able to catch a hold and get into your bloodstream. So you take hold on. 1 dexterity damage.
Ha!
And
Not
is it
enough to
3
matter.
3 from each little dart? Or like 3 total from the darts?
Sorry, and then you took 3 damage total from the darts. And that is 8, which means I'm going to have to move.
I kind of wish I had DR1.
Haha.
All right, so it is Mandelheim's turn. Oh, well, no, actually, you have the rest of your move. The rest of your turn, or whatever. So you moved into the room. That's movement 1.
Yeah, and at this point, I think I just need to start engaging with one of them so they can't do that crap anymore.
Correct, probably.
So I guess you guys see me just immediately cut left, and I'm gonna move to perform some shank time. And which dagger did I discover last time I fought these was the effective one?
Cold eye.
Silver one.
Okay, I will draw that as I move.
Silver and or good is what affects devils.
Can't do the good.
Oh, you got silver.
I got silver. Now I just need to keep rolling these 20s.
Mandelheim moves up. More bad guys, boss.
That's right. There's always more.
these guys are actually out of. Now, this guy is something you haven't seen before, but he looks kind of like that. And he appears to have some sort of magical aura that is surrounding him.
I have so many things to say. Most of them end with "fuck that guy." Looks like something out of Small Soldiers.
Noltol.
I'd like to know about charging.
So it would
'Cause
be
I-
different for Noltol to charge anyone.
Yeah.
Does that bend? Unless you've got an ability that lets you do it.
No.
This guy's actually, he's probably right here, still behind the rock. Technically, he's
Well,
You can only charge in a straight
invisible.
line.
Yeah, like I could probably charge him, but not you.
And you can't charge through allies either. Oh, she's in the ceiling.
I don't have a good way of describing it, but he's actually technically behind this rock in this square. He's just
Can I see him since I'm on the ceiling?
but you could see, that's why you were able to see the movement here easier because you had a better vantage point. But they're no longer hidden. Now that the trap is sprung, they're not trying to conceal themselves. All right, so you gonna move to that guy? Are you able to make it there and attack?
do I want to rage?
Probably.
I don't want to be a bad move. It'd hurt my AC though. It's fine. I'm gonna
Well,
rage.
Yeah.
But won't
Think
it
of
up
this
your
way.
con? I think it's the fort save
Yeah.
that matters.
Yep.
Uh,
Rage gives you better con save.
Plus you get
If-
temp HP, so you don't care about the 1 damage.
if they hit me because I have DR, if it's only 1 damage, I resist it and they can't poison me.
Yeah,
It's
if you
not
take
that hurt.
no damage from an attack with an injury, poison, or whatever, you take no risk of being poisoned.
So you are raging?
Correct.
Nice. All right. Yep. Not only are you able to rage,
They're immune
you're
to fire. I
sliced
assume.
right through this guy. Rip him in two. Actually, you know what I'm going to do for these guys? I'm probably going to just put their bodies off to the side. Well, maybe. Yeah.
Just put a little X over them so we know they're dead.
Yeah, good call. So I'm going to put it right here. Ta-da. Good call. Good call. All right, cool. And it is Markov.
Okay. Can I do a charge and attack on the imp?
You could charge this one.
Yeah. That was my plan.
And then that skeleton in the backdrop gets up.
The whack. And that is a healthy attack. You're biting him? You're doing
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that does do a considerable amount of damage. You basically pierce through his entire body, but he is still alive. He is now flailing helplessly at your beak. Morella.
I'm gonna scoot up over to here. Does he have cover from me from the ceiling?
Which this guy?
The big boy.
Oh, no, he has cover from you from the rock.
No. I mean, since I'm on the ceiling, does he still have cover from my vantage point?
Yes, it is not as
Okay.
great as it would be if you were on the ground, but he still has.
So it's partial.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'll use my second perfect strike of the day and try and shoot him.
You got it.
Well, there you go.
Definitely hits.
So, it does
I
not
know.
confirm because I have to use the 8 as my confirm roll.
Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, but it does hit, and it does deal a considerable amount of damage. I guess I use the first damage roll since it's the.
Oh yeah, the second one doesn't. The second one is just the attack roll. The second one doesn't have a damage roll.
The arrow knocks him back and pierces him and pins him to the wall. However, he is still alive, barely.
God, I wish I could have gotten that crit. That would have been so much damage.
All right, so bad guy's turn. Now, this guy, what you see him do is even with the arrow in the wall, he spends a move action to rip it out so that he is able to again move. And then he spends a standard action to cast a spell. And when he does so, you see this imp return to life and kind of like hop up.
Interesting.
Oh, does it get up?
Yeah, it gets up, but not like up like stand up from prone, provoke an attack.
Revives.
I am
Yeah.
gonna
Okay,
try
so
to
it's
see
alive
what
on the
he
ground.
cast.
Yeah. All right, so
Nope.
so they fly anyway, so they're kind of like they float as they are revived. This one, the rest of them try to shoot you. This one tries to sting Markov. This one tries to sting Bareem. That one
Wouldn't the
tries
one
to
that gets revived get to act?
around. Say again.
The one that gets revived, doesn't he get to act?
He does not get to act this round.
Oh, that's fine. I would have swung at him again with a +4 because he's prone.
Oh, you just crush him, yeah. All right. Anyway, miss. This one does hit. This is 23 to Bareem.
That better be the hit, not damage.
Yeah, no, that's the hit. He does 2 damage, and you are still poisoned, right? So you're already poisoned.
Right.
All right. So on your turn, you'll make another Fortitude save, but it will be at a greater DC.
Did we ever figure out what the DC was?
No, I think we had wild rolls. I don't think we narrowed it down.
Not that it really matters, but all right. Oh,
Here
dear.
we go again.
Goodbye, Fortitude. I mean,
Dex.
Dexterity
Dex.
damage.
Oh God, thank God it's not fortitude.
Yeah, that would suck.
Oh God, if it drained your con and was a fortitude save, that would be terrible.
There are things that do that.
terrible.
Okay. We are. I'm going all in on this now. So silver dagger first.
You got it.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, the itty bitty imp is just too difficult to reach.
And I'm going to detonate.
Ooh.
Ooh, should I do that though? No, I don't think I want to do that. I think. Oh, you know what? I need to roll a knowledge check on this new guy since I
Sure.
can see him.
Knowledge.
Planes, I
Planes.
assume?
Correct.
That's the one I have.
Plainly.
And it's garbage. So my move action, I'm just going to retreat around the wall.
Seems to run off of some sort of electricity.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you're not wrong. All right. So you are leaving his threatened area, quote unquote.
I don't think
He
he.
has a stinger.
Oh.
His stinger, remember, is a 5-foot reach item, so it can actually.
So are you sure you want to move?
You can 5-foot step out.
Yeah, but he can just blowgun me, right? So it's like.
Yeah, you can.
It's a horse apiece.
A what?
It's a horse apiece, so I guess I'm just going to stay here.
I've never heard
Yeah,
that
you could
one.
just like take a defensive stance for additional dodge.
I already
'cause he
rolled the attack.
attacked.
Oh,
A
right.
horse apiece basically means it makes no difference. It's the same result either way. Same cost.
Interesting.
So yeah, I'm just going to stand my ground, and for a move action, I guess I'll put away the cold iron dagger.
Okay. Big guys. Fuck you, big guys. He steps up here. Shoots at the shaman. Misses horribly. Good God. He's rolled terrible all day. No toll.
Hmm. Ooh. Ooh.
Not that bad.
Could I charge the shaman?
Yes, you would provoke.
That would take an opportunity attack from
Isn't
this little
this
one.
a stalagmite?
Yeah. So you can charge him. He's actually he's in this square. It's kind of just complicated.
Well,
You
didn't I pin him to the wall?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. He is in the square now. So he's.
I was gonna say, if you want, you can just leave him to me. I can just blast him.
You will get to go before he does anything. I should probably get rid of this imp. I don't want any more ability damage happening.
Your guy's back up, so you may want to just kill him.
Yep, +4 to this.
The whack, and that definitely hits with the +4. And
Oh, that's max damage on my swing.
he is split up into so many pieces that you do not believe he will be returning. I did.
Yay. I'm going to use my move. Can I stand here, or do I have to stand here?
Which one? You wanted to stand on the rock?
I want to stand, so if he starts casting, he has to make concentration checks, or otherwise I'm going to swing at him.
That's the square for.
What is? Am I fine right here?
Yeah, that's fine. Perfect.
Okay, and I end.
All right, it is Markov's turn.
All right. Well, I'll take this opportunity to make a full attack with all my natural attacks.
Okay.
So that's 2 talons, 2 claws, and a bite.
Oh my God.
Wait, so how do you attack with a talon and a claw?
Talon
Talons
is
or
my feet.
Say again? One person.
Talon is my foot.
Oh, I got you. That's kind of neat.
You attack with every limb?
Yes.
Yeah, when you make a full attack with natural attacks, you get all of them.
That's ridiculous.
Natural attacks are busted.
Do you take a -5 because secondary?
Only the
They're all
secondaries.
primary attacks.
Oh my God.
Natural
Tear 'em
attacks
up.
are busted.
You
Tear
may
him
have
up,
to
get
talk
him.
about because of standing. Like you are going to have to be able to stand.
Maybe
Well,
only one talon.
Complicated. Yeah, we'll.
I'll take that compromise if it's only 1 talon. Then I can fit it all in one macro.
Hopefully makes sense. All right. So
Well,
anyway,
I mean, you make your attack and you put your foot down.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's-
I'm going to put my foot down.
It is not even an action to do that.
In
It's
any
a s-
case, this one is definitely toast.
And what's funny is you say this is busted, but the barbarian is still doing more damage to me in one single attack.
Yeah.
For
Alright.
now.
Hey, don't worry, guys. You'll outpace me soon enough, and I'll be worthless. Maybe.
I'll 5-foot step over here and I'll flurry him. Now I got 2 questions. Does he still have cover now that he's not pressed up against the rock?
He does not have cover any longer.
And the secondary question is since he's pinned to the wall, is he considered flat-footed?
So he's not pinned to the wall anymore because he spent an action to get the arrow out. He does.
Okay.
I'm going to say from your position, he still has soft cover just because between the rock. No, he doesn't. But he is in melee combat, so you'd have to have precise shot.
I do have precise shot.
Okay, cool.
Get him.
I'm gonna flurry him.
You got it. Boom.
Doo-doo rolls.
Unfortunately, yeah, both of those miss. He's still alive enough to dodge out of the way. All right, bad guy's turn. All right, he is going to 5-foot step, and
Can he 5-foot step onto the rock?
well, he's like kind of squeezing, but there's really no good. There's no real square over here that he can. I mean, he can step here, or he can step here. It doesn't really.
Well, you
make
can't 5-foot step into squeezing.
So in reality, he's stepping between the two, but because that's where there is 5 feet of space, but there's no way to do it on a grid. So, but if that's where he is.
So he
In any
breaks
case-
eye line with me and can't cast anything at me.
So he can, in fact, still see Null Toll.
Oh.
He'll be able to see Markov from where he is, or Bareem, or Morella. But yes, he can cast a null toll, and he will in fact cast a firebolt and deal 4 damage.
Who?
4 damage to you, Null.
Ah, is that touch?
No, it's it's range touch, yes.
My weakness. Was that 4?
4 damage, yes. 4 fire damage. There's a little spurt of flame shoots out of his staff.
I don't have anything against that just yet.
Birim.
All right, now I'm going to detonate Shock Shield.
Boom. Oh, and make another fortitude save, please.
Oh, right. Nope.
Nope. So 2 more. Well, let's see.
Here we go again. Well, I get to -8 again.
One more dexterity damage. All right, shock shield hits. You have it powered up, right?
No.
No. Okay, so 5 damage.
I have
All
to
right,
choose that when I cast the spell.
got it. So 4 damage as a bolt of electricity shoots from you to him, and everything else in the area, but it's just him. So
And I'm going to 5-foot step.
you got it.
And I'm going to cast a powered up Jolt.
What kind of action to
That
disband
is probably going to miss. With a
Well,
5.
What type of action is it to disband the shield to?
Free.
Nice.
So I just totally missed my empowered ability. I don't know what it... Oh, okay, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, that sucks.
All right. Mandelheim. Mandelheim is going to try. What is he going to do? He's going to move up here and try to shoot the one that you just hit with the shield. And finally, not only does he hit, but he hits with spectacular quality. An arrow goes right through this guy and pierces his heart. Whack. Hey, that's better. No toll.
Okay, so I'm gonna step 5-foot step here because that's where he was previously.
Yep.
And I'm gonna swing.
You got it. And his poor little life is over.
Oh, it's 2 away from max.
Splat.
How many, well, I guess we're not leaving initiative, so I'll wait to do the other's fortitude saves.
Yeah, so, right. So it is Markov's turn.
Oh, okay, yeah. So everybody's down.
Now all the enemies are toast. You guys can now see.
Could we hear anything now that that room has settled down?
You still kind of hear like the groans from basically every direction.
Null Toll, do you have potion on you?
Or do
He does? Alright.
I'm also fatigued, which is not something I've really had to deal with this campaign.
He's fatigued, but not
Oh,
for
yeah.
like
So he's fatigued for the amount of rounds he was in rage for.
4 rounds, right? Because it's
Twice.
double, right?
Yeah.
4 rounds of fatigue. Whoops.
Are any of these little goblinoid impies got any items on them?
Yes. So the goblinoids have, let's see. Between the lot of them, there are 25 gold pieces. And the shaman, the fallen shaman, has a staff that is of impressive quality and make.
We got any magic boys here want to take a look at the staff?
I can walk
Yeah,
over there on my next turn if you guys want to check the corridors so we don't get surrounded.
Can I spellcraft the staff?
If you
Yep,
had detect
you may.
magic, yeah.
We'll go, if you guys want to fast forward and give give Bareem a few fortitude saves in a row.
How many do you need? I think this would be my fourth one.
So he needs to save at least once, and it's six in a row, or sorry, 5 in a row. So there we go. So he misses this one.
And I failed them all.
Oof.
So 2 more dex penalties.
Well, he got hit an additional time, increasing DC by 2, and another 3 rounds if it goes for 6 rounds.
Oh.
So it's 3 more
Teacher, you
saves.
forgot to assign homework.
Hey man, rules are rules.
Yeah,
They're there to punish you.
I know.
So it's actually just one more than because I thought it was only adding 2 rounds. So one more.
It adds half the duration each time you do it.
Golly, all right.
Well, I got a 14 that time. Is that good enough?
That is good enough. Okay.
Holy
So
shit, I did it.
Ooh, lucky boy.
I
I wouldn't call that lucky.
I mean, would you have preferred a couple more rounds?
No. But I still wouldn't call it lucky. Why can't we compromise? Say it's somewhere between. All right, minus
Lucky.
3.
Between lucky and not lucky. Like,
It wasn't the absolute worst.
all right. So yeah. So you have taken a considerable amount of dexterity damage. Please note the AC loss and such.
I have an AC of 10.
Nice.
Not really.
Uh,
I disagree on your assessment, sir.
All right. So the spellcraft check. Who was making spellcraft checks?
I will.
I made a spellcraft.
Okay. It was you made it. What was it?
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
All right. That is not sufficient to tell you what the staff is made of, what it is.
How about a 21?
Kareem, you are able to determine that this is a fire staff. It increases the caster level of any fire descriptor spell by 1 for the carrier, for the bearer.
Okay.
Sounds like money.
Yeah.
Sure does.
I'm going to
Throw
use
it in
that
the
as a
money
walking stick for my numb-ass legs.
Normally would be a very good staff to actually use for, but no, both our casters went lightning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just sell that with the tusks, and we'll make a fat ass profit.
Indeed. Indeed.
And what is this actually called?
It is a fire staff.
Okay.
Y'all ready to keep going?
Don't.
Yep.
All right. So we'll just keep going in turn, Morella.
Well, continuing with Mandelheim's wonderful advice, the right path is always right. So, I will move over to here, and I mean, depending on what I see over here, I'll keep moving.
Right.
I got a good shot on that skeleton.
Yeah, you can.
I'll take a shot at that skeleton.
Whack.
And,
And
oh yeah, he is
crumpled.
flat-footed. So
So he's pretty much always flat-footed. The whack. He's toast. And they see you, but they're just now able to start reacting. Bareem.
Well, now that I'm not getting anywhere near them,
Reem's here for moral support.
Good job, Bareem.
I did it. I don't think I can see anything unless there's something down that southeast hall off of the next room. Let me see. Yeah, if there's something down there, maybe, but I can't see those two that the player can see. That's my line. I don't know how far in that gets me.
So, yeah, no, I think, well, wait, where are you now?
I'm where you see me. I just, well, maybe
You're
I
way
can-
up here, right? Hold on. You're way up here, right?
I get one more square.
Oh, come on. That's going to be good for now.
Sounds good. And
If it makes you feel any better, there's nothing in the next
I
square.
can't see these two, so I think I would, I guess, just ready an action to. What would I do? I'm definitely going to cast a spell on the next enemy I see. I'm just trying to think of what spell it would be. I guess Jolt. Oh, you know what? I don't have Shock Shield up. I need to put that up. So that's going Whom.
You got it. You can cast that like ad nauseum, Shock Shield.
No, that's the only spell I know, and I have 6 spells per day.
Got it.
What a funny character you are.
Well, he's supposed to, like, background wise, he needs to suck early on, so I went with a melee build.
Mandelheim, step up right here and take a shot at the zombie. And he just barely hits, but it is not sufficient to deal any serious damage to the zombie. Noltol.
Okay, this is my final Ragoon being fatigued.
Yep.
I'm going to move 40 feet this way and total defense.
You got it. Right. Markov. You can probably,
And I take away my fatigue now.
probably
All right.
see. Markov on.
I'm not gonna move.
Not going to move?
I'm moving this much.
Oh. Okie dokie.
Double move.
You see the zombies and the skeletons. Mirella.
I'll 5-foot step and try and drop 2 into that zombie.
You got it.
+1 to hit on each of those, and he is still flat-footed since he has not moved.
And the second finds purchase and is able. This zombie right here.
Yeah.
It deals damage, but it is not sufficient damage to knock the zombie down. Zombies go brains. All right, that one can just barely reach you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That one can get there. The zombie misses horribly. The skeleton, however, is able. No, wait. What's your AC right now, Markov?
25.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Markov just kind of watches as everybody misses horribly, like Pai Mei. All right, Birim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I move through this square?
No.
Okay.
But you can move through. No, yeah, you can move. Well, you can move through. If you want, you could like diagonally move through this square, like from here to there. It would definitely provoke an attack of opportunity. But
Yeah. So, remind me, penalties for firing into melee and penalty for cover.
4 for
Minus-
firing into melee, 2 for soft cover.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, I'll move here. I'm underneath the Vel, but I'm not going to stand on top of the token. I'm just know I'm 1 square south, and I'm going to fire a ranged attack at a minus, well,
So, for example,
yeah,
this guy right
minus
here,
8.
if you wanted to try to shoot him,
Oh, that's a good
he's not
point.
actually.
Yeah. That's a good call. So 2 for shooting through allies.
Yep.
And moving on.
Moving on. All right. Mandelheim. Oh, kill bad guy's boss. Whack. And he definitely is able to make a dent this time, and this skeleton crumples to the ground. Nalto.
Hmm. That's fine. I'm going to 5-foot step,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to
I'll let
swing.
you got it.
Whack! Does that confirm?
Does not confirm.
Damn.
However, it's definitely enough, even without the confirmation. Markov.
All right. I'll move forward and take a bite at this zombie.
You got it. Biting the zombie. Whack. All right, that does hit. You are able to peck through its, like, across its chest. It injures it, but it is not dead. Morella.
I'll scoot up here and drop 2 into that zombie.
You got it. And the first one misses horribly. The second one, however, does not. Second one does great. And while not confirming, it still is more than enough to put that zombie on the ground.
God, I cannot get those confirms.
Nor can
Yeah.
I. It don't matter.
You guys have been like one off every single time too. All right. You guys can probably see a little bit more here. Why is it doing that? Reveal, wake up. There we go.
Is there anything of value in this room?
Negative. Not that you can sense. Not that you can sense or see.
Well, I'd argue we continue right, as it seems to have paid off before.
Okay. All right. It is Bareem's turn.
Yep. I'll go there and increase vision.
You got it. So you can now see that. Brains.
What is this, like an obelisk or something?
Yeah, it's just another stone. Seems to be randomly in there from the cave. Natural rock structure.
What about this way?
Over here,
Yeah.
you can
So just an empty room.
Empty room.
empty space.
Okay, so quick question to everybody. We know that that room has 5 enemies in it and nothing else. Do we want to just go back and search the other area because there's nothing of interest in there, really?
They might come for us.
I mean,
We do kind of need to clear out this area. Regardless.
17 perception. Have those undead noticed us?
Yes. They're starting to respond to the sounds that they heard in the room.
Okay. I'm just gonna talk. I'm just gonna turn back and be like, we've already blown our position. They're gonna follow us. and I am just going to ready an action to snap at one of them as soon as they come within 25 feet.
You got it. More bad guys. Oh,
That's
God.
right.
Never run out. Wow. All right. Critical hit. So this arrow knocks this zombie completely on the floor. Wham! Runs right through his head, and the zombie just like falls flat over.
That's impressive, killing a zombie with an arrow.
What do you think I've been doing the whole time?
Just like boss taught me.
Throw him saw blades.
No toll.
Can I pull a potion as a move action or while moving?
Yeah, not while moving, but as a move action, yeah.
So it's a move action to pull one out and a move action, or just a standard action to drink.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's a feat to do it faster.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna take a feat.
Sweet.
Huh. Ha. I'm gonna move there, and I'm going to total defense.
All right, you got it. Markov.
I'm going to take a move action. Although I guess I'll first move. And I'll speak to Null. You looking to charge in, or no?
We're gonna say we hold the line.
Hold line. Okay. Morella.
I'll take a defensive posture while I'm standing here.
Got it. Morella.
I'm gonna 5-foot step and drop 2 into the zombie.
You got it. Holy cow. All right. I'm going to say soft cover, considering the distance and the odd outcroppings of rock.
Yeah, I miss anyways. I rolled like doo-doo.
Unfortunate. All right. It is zombie's turn. Right.
That zombie could charge.
Skeletons. One, probably. Right here. Yeah. Say this one can get it. And Noel Toll, what is your AC currently?
What? How are they
What is
attacking
your?
me?
Yes. The
Ow.
skeleton's charging.
Oh,
What's your AC?
tell me what it is.
18. So it
That's
goes the
a
other way. The reason we do that is because there might be situations where I wouldn't want to disclose what their ability to hit is, whereas you have to disclose to me. You see what I'm saying? It goes in reverse. So when I ask what your AC is, just tell me what your AC is, and then I'll determine whether or not I've hit or not.
22
You go. Wow, that's very good. Oh yeah,
total
because you're
defense.
dodging. Yeah, that's right. All right, Bareem.
Yeah, alright. So I'm going to step down more. And no great option here. I guess I'm gonna ready an action to shoot the back skeleton when the front skeleton goes down.
Okay, you got it.
Because I think I can get that guy cleanly.
Got it. Okay. Mandelheim. Mandelheim is going to try to shoot the front skeleton. And misses horribly. As a matter of fact, no, he doesn't miss badly enough to hit one of you, thankfully. He misses terribly. Nultol.
Okay, I'm gonna big brain because if I
Big
5 foot
brain?
step here, so the skeleton cannot charge me, and I'm gonna swing at the other skeleton.
You got it. Wow. Pile of bones.
All right, my action goes off.
Yep, your action goes off.
I miss
move.
terribly.
No, Barreem.
All right. Take a move action. Make one bite attack.
Ah. One bite. All right. Unfortunately, that does not quite catch the skeleton off guard. He's able to dodge. Morella.
I'll 5 foot step and drop 2 in the zombie in the back. If either one kills the zombie, the second one will go to the if first one kills the zombie, the second one goes to the skeleton.
Got it. Whack.
+1 to hit on each of those.
They both strike the zombie, and both, after the second one lands, are able to put the zombie on the ground.
Nice.
And it is zombie's turn. Brains. Whack. Whack. Miss. Markov is unhittable. Mandelheim. Get him, bad guys. Whack! He's able to strike the skeleton, however, doesn't do any damage. Nultol.
Okay. There's no reason for me not to. 5 foot step. I'm gonna swing. That's got.
Markov's like an unbeatable shield. Another pile of bones. Sounds like a bowling ball. Boom! Bareem.
This will be at a -8.
Yeah.
That is 3 6s in a row on that roll.
Good grief.
Is your
Sorry.
dexterity also to hit?
On ranged attacks, yes.
Uh-oh. That's like your whole thing.
Yep.
Not really.
Initiative AC.
Okay.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's initiative AC and reflex saves and ranged attacks.
That's like Bareem's everything as far as I can remember.
Not really.
What else do you do?
I'm a melee fighter.
Yeah, he
What?
played him like a melee sorcerer.
Yeah, he's like a yeah.
Do you have a dagger?
I have a
Claws.
couple.
Oh. You have weapon finesse? Oh no, you don't need that one.
No, I don't.
Well, that's also your dexterity gone too.
Yeah, like my strength. My strength is higher than my dex, especially right now.
Hey, that's. I look forward to seeing what you can do later on, and
Right.
I hope you don't die.
Yeah, my strength is a 16.
That's really high, actually. That's great.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
Done the talking. I missed the handoff. I'll go with the full attack.
You got it.
So that's with the bite as well.
Yeah, that is plenty. 17 attacks and the zombie goes down. Brains. No more brains. All right, everybody make a perception check.
Need health potion.
I'm also going to detect magic in there. Guys, do you see that?
No,
I
they don't.
received nothing.
Because I
You
sure
forget to open
don't.
your eyes.
Markov. There is a cart, an old cart. I didn't put it on here, but there's an old cart that would have been used to wheel large quantities of coal out of this mine, right? And this
Ooh.
cart is centered right here in the middle of the room. However, in the middle of the cart is a piece of stone that is glinting and reflecting the light off of it in a way that has to suggest a crystalline form.
You know, you just gave us a gem, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, we have a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
I think we have both gentlemen.
Yeah, I think I see something shiny over there, boys.
Maybe I should get it, and if it explodes, someone pick me up.
Upon closer inspection, the wheelbarrow, the cart, however, unfortunately, is not in great shape. It's been down here for quite some time. The wood is rotted out and the metal is rusted, but
But we could drag it still.
the diamond in the coal pile is worth something.
No, that doesn't matter. All I need to know is, can we use the wheelbarrow? Can they wheel me around?
Put your crumpled form in there.
So is it a straight up diamond or like diamond dust?
It is a straight up diamond.
I will be the one to pick it up. Does it explode?
It
No
does
trap?
not explode.
Cool. I handed it to someone else.
I'd be very concerned if the zombies were intelligent enough to set exploding diamond traps.
There's the imps in here.
That would be smooth, you know. It's like, yeah, that'd be hard to beat if you've got a bunch of exploding diamond traps.
The diamond
So-
will survive too.
It is a diamond. It is good shaped. It's probably, you know, maybe about the size of your thumb.
Whoa.
You don't much of that is you know, pure and able to be cut into, you know, high performing stone, but it is definitely a nice looking stone. You would take an appraise check to get a good value for it.
Can you appraise untrained?
Yes.
You can.
Oh, of course, that's the one I roll well on. The one I have a +0 to.
Yeah, Bream is like, hey, you know, I've never looked at diamonds before, but I bet you could probably get like 500 gold for this one. I went shopping for my ex-wife one time, and
She took the ring and never came back.
The whore. Yeah, so how much is the diamond worth? I think I got that.
500.
We might be
roughly
able to
five.
spell components if someone needs that for later on.
I mean, arguably, it would probably be worth holding on to until we hit a town that had like a jeweler, because we could sell it to them for more than we'd probably just get like with at like some random market.
Yeah, we spent
Yes.
an extra 50 to get an
No.
extra 100.
You do know that Geet is a jeweler. In addition to being a bit of a gambler, he's a jeweler. So he has some of the jewelry equipment, and he probably could take your. He's the one that purchased your gems from you to repair.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna ask, for sake of ease, since we know most of these rooms over here are clear, do you care if we kind of fast forward, move over back to where we were, or do you want us to slow it?
I'm going to at least detect magic as we pass, and I'm going to aim it in that corridor we didn't go into.
Oh, so we know for sure that there's nothing like here?
I mean, my perception check of a 17 didn't show anything.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll detect magic in there, and if I don't pick up any magic, I have no reason to go in there.
All right. So yeah, no, you do not sense any magic in that direction. You do not see anything else.
Can we fast
Cool
forward
with us
backwards?
scooting back over here?
On the way, can I drink a health potion?
You bet.
Yes.
Healing.
Oh, I got one left. Okay.
I'm just pulling tiny needles out of my body.
We've got 2 more health potions for the party total, or what? 1 more?
1 or 2. Plus an extract, I think. Oh no, that was an extract of shield. Do you
No, I
have?
already drank the extract, but I have 1 potion on me.
That's respectable.
It has been, we'll say, 2 more rounds to get you back over here. I don't know how you're keeping track of the shield, but it's,
No, that detonated. That detonates after 10 rounds. I get
So
1
with
minute.
my shield spell, that would have lasted 20 rounds. I don't think it's been 20 rounds yet, but it's close.
Actually, it might
when did
be.
you start?
No, it's 2 rounds to get back here.
When did you
So
start that shield?
I started that. I want to say probably like 3 turns into the cave, or 2
Okay.
turns.
You're on round 14.
Oh, so my shield's just absolutely fine.
All right.
I get it for 2 minutes.
Yeah, but yeah, didn't you detonate?
No. I thought it. I said I'll detonate it harmlessly. If it gets to that point, I'll just step away from somebody and let it pop.
Okay.
But I've got 20 rounds before it disappears.
Well, what round are you on?
If you say that was 14, then I popped it on 10 or 11.
Okay. So you have 9 rounds left. 10 rounds left.
So let's say I
You
cast
guys,
on turn 2.
I won't be.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said it's been 14, so I have 8 more turns of shield.
Okay. Make sure you have.
Let's go check out this last area.
It is Noltol's turn.
I have 16 rounds left. You said we're on round 14, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if I figure
From that moment, you're actually in round 17 of the dungeon.
I'm in round 17. Okay, so I have 13 rounds left.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
So it's Null's leading.
Yep. Noltol.
Oh, he said be right back.
Oh, okay. We'll just skip this for the moment. And Birim.
Okay. I guess I'll just follow Null if we just assume he's moving.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Here, I guess.
I'll stay a pace behind him.
All right. Let's see. I'll say that Noltol tells you the adventures to come. He peeks around the corner.
All right. I guess he and I should roll stealth.
Yeah.
I probably blew it. That's dex
Brain.
based too.
Mark off.
Right? Take a move. And I'm actually going to get a bit closer. I want to get a bit closer, but not too close
Okay.
in my turn here.
They definitely see you coming. Marilla.
I'm going to use a big move, and I'm just going to move over to here.
All right. One of them gets attacked. And misses horribly because it's Markov. Mandelheim. Fuck you, mo bad guys. And he's going to fire. And does hit. And knocks the skeleton down. Bam. It is Noltol's turn. Is he still gone?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
All right. Well, Noltol is going to step up and attack. I'm guessing he's probably going to kill something. Let's see. Yeah, almost certain.
Yeah, just roll a d20 if it's not a 1.
Ah!
Oh, you deleted it?
Oh my god!
Died.
Someone failed a reflex save.
Try this again.
He swung himself. Why would he do that? Delete.
It was a cursed sword after all.
He did.
Zip
Alright.
Hop of Stagger is a great sword.
I'm gonna 5-foot step forward and full attack the zombie.
I think I got skipped.
Did you?
Because he's not in the
My
turn
bad.
order anymore, so you've moved the turn order and he wasn't there. It was me at the top.
Bream's next. Sorry.
Yeah, my bad.
I'm going to go here, and I'm going to try this thing I did again.
Put it back in.
That is a miss again.
The Legend of Barim, the man who was certainly present.
Indeed. I'm just here to hold the staff, I guess. Except I'm not even doing that, because the staff is holding me up.
All right, Markov.
All right. Did you want 5-foot step forward? Do you want to keep the roll I already made or roll again?
If you already that's fine.
Welcome back.
What did you try? Oh, to bite?
Yeah, the full attack as well. It's 2 claws, 2 talons, and bite.
Whack. Let's see. 17, 15, yes. 14, yes. And yeah. So all of them land. And between a lot of them, I guess 2, yeah, they all work against zombies. You're attacking the zombie, right?
Yeah, they all do slashing.
Wham. Yeah. Between the 4 of them, that is sufficient. Toast. Morella.
I'll drop 2 into the skeleton. Doo-doo rolls.
Horrible. Unfortunately, just barely miss. And bad guys. He's gonna swing at you, Null, and misses horribly. And these guys are worthless. Mandelheim hits the skeleton but doesn't do anything. No Dole. He's still. Are you back yet, or are you still missing?
He's back.
I'm here. Can I 5-foot step for flanking?
Yeah, no, not in your situation. No,
That's me normally.
not that you need it. Yep,
Is that a miss?
that is a miss. I think. Unless you have some-
Wow. No, that's it.
He saw me and was inspired.
I gotta pull back. I don't want to show other people.
Green, your turn. Show them how it's done. That's how it's
That is a dirty 1.
done. Nice. Markov.
I'm
Show
gonna
them how it's
5-foot step here.
I'm gonna move.
Now I actually get to do a full attack with sneak attack damage.
Hang on, I'm taking my movement. I want to see what's in this room.
No, George Ford.
That's right, Barim. Go be useful.
I'm gonna scout with my negative to stealth.
There you go.
Well, that's dreadful. All right,
Well done.
I did it. I attacked the unknown.
But Markov, yeah, that's gonna be it. Dead skeleton. Again. Morella.
Let's see. Give me 1 second.
I'll allow it.
I'll do another big move and end up over here.
Alright.
That's all for me.
It is Mandelheim's turn. He is gonna follow you. Okay, boss, I'm coming. Well, if I can move this stick thing out. I wonder what happened to these skulls down here. They look like they didn't have a good day. Not at all.
Which way are we going?
Say again?
Which way are we going? Because Morella's going right and Mendelheim's going left.
Oh no. Right way, always right way.
Right way is always the right way.
I guess. What if there's something important up here? Oh well.
Well, when we come back, then that will be the path on the right. We can go that way.
That's right, that's right. Oh, boss, so smart.
I'll double move to here.
All right. Feel some more. Probably edge of your sight zone. Now you're going through a wall. All right, it is Kareem.
Right. Well, I
Everybody,
basically.
perception check for me. Where we are here in this room.
Holy crap! That has 2 digits in it.
It does. Look at that.
I get to play with a tens column this turn.
Killing it.
I'm still waiting on 3 more perceptions, I believe. 2 more.
Well, that. Do you want me to wait to move?
No, go ahead and make
Wait.
it. This
Is everybody rolling perception?
yes. Everybody, please roll perception.
Okay.
I
So,
did not hear that.
so I can get to here on a double move. You want to give me what I see, like grid wise?
Sure.
I don't know what it is I'm looking for, but I imagine I found it.
All right. You hear something pounding against stone to the north, right over here. Obviously, from this passageway, you hear something echoing, something banging in the distance.
I will alert the party to it. Shall I go check it out?
If that thing doesn't know we're here yet, we should just check this other passage first.
Okay.
That's my thought.
Let's go right in, rest of the way. Green, swim, mark off.
All right. All right. So, since our plan is to keep going, keep on keeping on, double
Yes, sir.
move this direction.
You got it. All right, Mirella.
I'll give it another big move and make it over to here.
What turn are we on?
You're on round 19.
Okay.
Of total rounds of the dungeon so far.
I explode on my turn on round 30. Put it that way.
You got it. All right, Mandelheim's gonna come up, catch up behind you, and Nussel.
Did I hear the big monster slap around on the left?
Yeah, everybody does. It's pretty loud. So they're making a lot of noise. You don't know exactly what's going on up there, but
Maybe I want to hold the back line just in case.
as you
Well,
pass that, you can kind of faintly hear the sound of maybe a chain rattling.
To the north, like it's chained down, maybe.
Yeah, perhaps.
Oh, I'm gonna move forward.
Cream, you're next. Oh, wow. Okay. So you are going all the way up there. All right.
I want to look around the corner and prevent charges from zombies or anything.
You got it. Ability here. Nolto, give me a perception check. Please, sir.
You said perception?
I'm going to be double moving. That's my first movement. While you resolve this.
I'll allow it. It blew up. Not supposed to. But you do not see him. Your perception is sufficient. Me doing anything where it's on whatever. Okay. Anyway. All right. And Bareem, you can make a perception check as well. You also do not notice anything in this room ahead.
Okay, then I'm just gonna head in.
Okay.
And you can tell me when the bad stuff happens, but my
Yep.
path will be this.
You're the special. It's
No, don't go
trigger
there.
Oh boy.
If it'll let me move it. It's moving the map every time I go to do that.
Oh yeah, I hate when that shit happens. So it's like you gotta yeah, I've had to just refresh the whole system every time that happens.
I managed.
And it won't let you come off the pan view and you can go back to select view for some reason. I don't know why.
I can get that far.
There you go. Ta-da! All right, and that's when the bad stuff.
Oh no!
Gasp.
And you are hit by 3 more blowgun darts.
Oh my!
All right. Well, my AC is 12 with my shield on.
Oh
Nice.
my god!
This poor boy.
I mean, you could choose not to go in first.
I mean, we're all moving the turn order, so it's like it's abstract. We're all kind of moving together, but since we're doing this in the turn order or in initiative, it gets screwed up.
To actually get into the room, although you could stop short and let somebody else be the first one to get into the room.
I wasn't going there.
I could.
But anyway, so yeah, 3 more damage and 3 more fortitude saves.
Oh,
That one does not. So the third one will just be to increase the DC. All right. 2 more dexterity.
Okay.
And you also take 5 fire damage from a firebolt.
Oh. What's the total damage non-dex related?
8.
8. And it is Markov's turn.
All right, I'm pretty far back, so I'm just gonna take some time.
Ow.
Just relax.
I'm gonna move here.
You got it.
Oh, Brim's not doing so well.
Yeah,
No,
that's
he ain't.
unfortunate. It is Morella's turn.
I'm gonna have to big move over to here, and that's all I can do.
You get it. Yep. Voila. Null toll.
I can't exactly charge, can I?
No, not on that one. You could chart. No, they're all kind of off the.
I mean, reasonably, you could charge that one.
No, I'm gonna regular move. Excuse me a second, I gotta put on raid.
Activates rage. You got it.
And power attack.
And power attack. And whack.
Do I one-shot him?
It's a one shot, absolutely.
Nice.
Yep. That is what you do.
Does it dispel the imps?
It does not dispel the imps.
Dang.
That
We're
would
not
be
quite that
great.
lucky.
All right, actually, these are actually. All right. The imps are going to shoot at Null Toll this time. And
You're all shooting at me?
yes. 2 hits, 2 damage, and then 2 fortitude saves.
What's the range
Incorrect.
of your little blowguns?
30 feet, I think. 20 feet.
I take no damage, and I don't have to make fortitude saves because I have damage resistance.
Damage reduction. Bareem. They're like, no! Rocket need you! Bareem.
Failed to save.
You are going to be paralyzed soon.
We might legitimately have to carry him out.
Possibly.
Put him in the wheelbarrow.
That's why I was excited about it.
Okay, yeah, right.
And I am
All right.
leaving.
What would you like to do for the turn, Bream?
I'm
Are you gonna
leaving.
duck out of
I'm
Marka?
gonna go sit in the corner.
No.
I'm in timeout.
Okay.
I am prone.
One move action here, and make a bite with a really bad roll.
That is a miss.
How many
Morella.
saves do I have left to make?
3 now,
Perfect.
unless you make one of them. Morella.
I'll move up to here. And has this one got cover from me?
Which one?
This boy down here?
No.
Okay, I'll take a shot at him.
Sure. You're still in the ceiling, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whack! Hits it and hurts it. Hurts it badly, but it is still alive. Your weapon is not either good or silver, is it?
No, and it's a bow, so I would need arrows that are, anyways.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
At least until level 4, and then I can force it to be whatever I want.
All right. He goes, Rocky need you! But it gets up off the ground. Mandelheim. He's going to shoot at the same one you shot at. And he hits it, but it doesn't do anything. Nolto.
I'm going to charge the one in the middle.
You got it. So this one's one.
Mark up my rage round.
And splat. As another one bites the dust.
Woo.
Doom, 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 doom. All right. This one's gonna 5-foot step here, which is silly because
They can't.
yeah, they can't really whatever. Anyway, here they're gonna be within, and they're both going to try to sting. Markov, that is. Oh wow, Markov, what is your AC right now?
25.
It misses just barely. However, Noltol, you are actually struck for 2 damage.
Ah, my damage
Oh,
resistance.
So I guess 1 after your DR and fortitude save. And that is sufficient. You pass your save, but 1 damage. And it is Bareem's turn.
Holy shit, I passed.
You made it. Very nice.
I was really looking forward to being catatonic. I guess I'll stand up.
Nice.
You have to walk.
Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right, Marco.
All right. Go with a full attack.
You got it. Thwack, 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 thwack. Claw, claw. Talon, tail, bite, wing, wing.
And then a crit on the bite.
Door. And he is toast. Punch, punch, kick, kick. Knee slap.
I'll scoot up and I'll drop one into the last boy.
You got it. Last boy takes a considerable amount of damage. However, he is still. No, actually, I think he's. Hold on. One, two, three. That is just enough. It is precisely enough to kill him. Whack! They are toast. Between a lot of them, you can find another 28 gold pieces and another fire staff.
Wonderful.
All right. At this point, do you guys like to continue, or would you like to carry your mostly paralytic buddy out of the zone?
Out of character, I'm much the same. I've been awake for 37 hours and been dealing with a lot of horse crap today. So if we wanted to stop here, I would not be against it.
Well, in terms of in character, I think I would like to. I think we're almost done. I would like to try to finish it before we walk back.
I guess I'll ask
what do you guys-
an out of character question. Assuming you're willing to tell me. How much cave is there left? Is there a reasonable amount, or is there enough that we should take another game day on it?
I think it's probably one room.
Looks like 2 rooms. The one to the right and the one with the monster that's chained.
50%.
What'd you say?
We didn't get that. Is he talking?
I can't hear anything.
I said I'll be right back, but there's about 30% of the cave left.
A third, huh?
Well, do we want to save it for next week?
I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
I'm fine with saving it for next week.
Yeah, we'll get everybody at a higher percent, not 100 though.
Actually, now that I've zoomed out, I see. This is what I see. Or not see, but this is what I imagine the rest of the dungeon looks like.
Is that what you meant? Yeah, that's about what the rest of the dungeon looks like.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's
Okay,
my
now
guess.
secondary question for in character. Do we want to go back to the place and then heal up and then come back, or how do we seek to handle this?
It is going to take me 2 weeks to heal this off.
Yeah,
Look.
so it's if we do come back, in all reality, we would be coming back without him.
Yes. So basically, we finished
Well, if you rest all day, you'll get 3 points or something. 2 or
2.
3.
That's but I think that also requires a heal check from somebody for long-term care.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't there healers in the camp?
How
They have a medical tent.
how many days did it take us to get to this cave from the camp?
Half a day.
Half a day.
There's also the chance that this
I think you
cave
get-
could repopulate.
So yeah, that's another issue, is that if we wait a couple days to come back, will the cave be full of bullshit again?
I think we don't wait. I just can't help.
We use Bareem as moral support, and we continue on.
I mean, if you, like 2 of you can put it down pretty quick. If you heal me up, I can at least fight in melee. But if he looks at me, I die.
Yeah.
Like if we roll poorly on those potions, I am still useless. So I mean,
Yeah, it's the really like 0 AC that you now have. Anything that looks at you is going to hit you.
My AC with the shield currently is 10.
Is shield a 4 bonus?
+2.
His is a 2 bonus because his other effects.
I mean, arguably, the other 4 of us could probably kill anything we run into.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident with that as well.
Like, even Mandelheim's doing relatively good damage.
But yeah, my dex score right now is a 2. If I would have taken one more point of that poison damage, I'd be comatose.
Well, no, it has to bring you 0. Then you're comatose.
No,
Yeah,
so
then you're paralyzed.
You can run around with 1 though.
dex 1 is comatose.
So, out of character, we wait till next week,
Okay.
and in character, we finish it off before we leave.
Yeah,
I say we push forward, like next session. Push forward next
yeah,
session.
yeah.
It's gonna
Okay.
really suck for
I think,
Bream.
I think that's where we
but
all agree.
We have to.
Yeah, I'm honestly too tired to continue out of character.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No worries. So, all right, good session. Sorry, it was kind of like what's the word for it? Monotonous, because it's like just a lot of the same guys and stuff. But after you clear this cave, of course, then it gets more interesting. But
But we're making bank in this cave, so
you're doing pretty good. You
I'm
guys are getting
cu-
experience.
Curious what those fire staffs are worth.
Yeah, that'll be
I feel
interesting.
like
well,
I'm
arguably,
just
if they're enchanted, they have to at least be +1.
Yeah. It's a different
Something.
type of bonus, so it's like a caster level boost rather than a
Yeah, it's not a magical quarter staff. This is a magic staff.
right,
So it's like spell storing and crap.
right. It's just
I
a
have no idea how that stuff works.
So like 1,000.
It's like a
They're worth
wand, but better, but worse.
A rod?
worse.
Well, this one in particular seems to not even be the same as a regular staff.
Yeah, it's
Because
a weird item. It's a weird self-designed item for this campaign.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot,
It's very thematic with Diablo items, just given like a +1 cash level.
right.
Right.
All right, awesome.
Either
Great
way,
session.
I'm gonna hop off for the night, guys.
I think it's funny that I'm like barely standing, but I can carry all of your shit
And then
because
we'll,
this hasn't touched my strength at all.
so yeah, but that beast that you have